Welcome to Shelor Select. The whole system will be ready in a few minutes. Take your seat and enjoy.
Oh, wow, you can hear pretty good in these things.
Yeah, they're nice, ain't they?
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
So, Trever Simpkins is in the house today. What's up, man?
Oh, man, just hanging out, enjoying my
Dude,
weekend.
this has been a good little Saturday so far, right?
Yeah, I've enjoyed the heck out of this, man. And got to hang out with the boys, shot some bows, did some snatches,
Oh, man, yeah. Tough workout was a little tougher than I expected, though.
I enjoyed it. It's not often I get to come into the gym and be like, man, I like this workout.
Mm-hmm.
But today was one of those days I was like, yeah.
Yeah, for those who are wondering, this morning we did a... not an AMRAP, but for time, right? For time, for time. 150 salt bite calories and
100
snatches.
Hang power snatches.
Hang power snatches.
Yeah.
And you moved pretty well, dude. You crushed.
Oh, dude, I was so happy when we got to the snatches. It's like finally something I excel
Well,
at.
I thought I was going to do better on the snatches than the bike, and it was opposite for me.
I was really worried about the bike going into it because I tend to sink like a weight on a bike, and it was nice. Had a good pace.
Is that just because the cardio you don't really like it, or just a bike and the Satan steed, as they call it?
Yeah, the Satan steed. I like that. I haven't heard that before.
I saw it on Instagram the other day, and I've been saying it since.
Satan steed.
Yeah.
I'm going to steal that.
Steal it, man. I stole it from Instagram.
No, it's just like the bike is just something. It's just like once you get tired, you can't recover from that thing. It's just terrible.
That's true, man.
I mean, awful.
Unless it's just like calories one time, like 20.
Yeah,
then you got to keep going.
Yeah, but I liked it today because I was able to get off every 10 calories, and you got like at least a 10-second break when you get off the bike. Kind of recoup, which is where I do well. I need breaks. I'm a big boy. So.
No, I get that because I'm like, all right, how many are we going? All right, so if he does 10, how much time do I have to recuperate and get my breath back? And then it's like, shit, here we go. I got to get back on there. I wasn't ready.
Yeah, it's like, no. Take your time. Take your time.
Yeah. No, but I was thinking the exact thing on the opposites, or not the opposites, the snatches, though, bro.
The snatches,
you were moving.
Dude, I was so happy.
Moving.
So happy.
Hey. Don't you add up.
James was cruising on the snatches.
He was. Yeah, that happens. I got to throw his ball.
You got to throw the ball for the
dog.
Because he sits there and he starts chewing on something he's going to be chewing on.
Dogs like attention.
Exactly, especially that one.
Little devils.
But yeah, I mean, Sam moved pretty well, I thought.
Yeah, it's good seeing Sam. I hadn't seen Sam in a long, I guess since he moved.
That's been a while.
It's been a long time since I've seen Sam.
He comes down here and visits us randomly.
Morgan, see Morgan. Hadn't seen Morgan in forever.
Yeah, he's just, I don't know. Just because you only come on, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock? When you
3 o'clock, yeah. I always get it mixed up because my time seems to always change. I got classes starting again next week, so I don't know what I'm going to do when that happens.
So is that going to put a halt on things? Or?
I hope not. I don't think so, but I'll have to see how everything breaks down because luckily through Volvo, they allow me to count my work time or my class time as work time.
Yeah. So
I can actually leave work early if I go to class. So I have class for 3 hours. I got to work 3 hours early.
Gotcha. So tell everyone what you're doing at NRV then. At NRVC's your classes, like what do you? You're trying to get like your.
Yeah, I've done my instrumentation.
Yeah,
and which is awesome. It's a really good course. Anybody that's looking for something to go back to school for, go do it.
Yeah.
I'm working on my associates for electrical engineering right now.
Okay.
Just because it's only like 5 more classes, and Volvo's making me go back to school anyways.
Right.
So might as well soak that up while the opportunity's there.
Well, there's a lot of big money in that, right?
Pretty decent.
A lot of good
money.
jobs.
It's decent money. The big money is once you get your bachelor degree and up. Associates is kind of.
Was that what you plan on doing?
No, you don't. I'm done with school. I'm tired of it. I'll take my associates and run.
Well, I mean, so if you get that and you just kind of work your way up the ladder, I mean.
Yeah, I figure maybe if I get the job experience and gain the knowledge through that, then maybe that'll benefit me better
I think that would.
Yeah.
I could see that.
Yeah, but I don't plan on moving too much further. I'd like to just get an instrument tech job and call it happy.
Yeah. Have you always been interested in that stuff?
I always thought I was interested in electricity, and so I took residential wiring in high school. Started out in auto body in high school, and I figured out that is a terrible profession for me. I was not good at it. And I got into electricity and did that in high school and loved it.
Yeah.
I was really good at it. And then after high school, I went to Volvo to work on the assembly line.
Yeah.
Did that for a few years, figured out that's not for me. That's terrible, too.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I'm going to go do instrumentation. And, man, it's a blast. I enjoy it.
You found your niche, huh?
I hope so. It might not be my niche, but I like it.
Well, at least you found out something you like doing. Oh, yeah. How's that?
That was my first drink of it. And That's pretty good.
What do you think, man?
I enjoy that.
Shout out Kill Cliff CBD Flamin' Joe.
Bravo.
Yeah.
I love Kill Cliff.
Dude, like I was worried about jalapeno and pineapple.
Oh, I didn't even
flavor.
look at it.
Yeah. But it's a cool can and
It's limited edition.
yeah, it's limited edition. So
Where do you even see the flavor at?
where is it? I know it's jalapeno and pineapple, but it's got to be unexperienced now.
No, they just don't want you to know.
Oh wait, a kind of spicy pineapple flavor straight out of the mind of Joe Rogan.
Yeah, okay. Thank you, Joe.
Yeah. Shout out Joe Rogan and Kill Cliff. I mean, I think they're pretty good.
Two of my favorite things in one drink.
Plus,
Joe Rogan and Kill Cliff.
I've been using a lot of CBD lately, so.
I don't think I've ever taken anything that has CBD. So this is my first experience with CBD.
Okay. Well, this is 25 milligrams, so I doubt you really feel
Feeling
anything.
it, yeah.
For me, hey. For me, when I take it, I only feel like kind of more just relaxed. And
Yeah.
Other than that,
I always hear, I've heard big things about it. I just, everything is expensive, it seems like.
it
CBD,
is. It's really, well, depending on what you get, like the milligrams. I know the ones I've used recently, True Harvest, Matt Hagen.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's doing it.
Yeah, I seen he's got the big farm down in
Yeah.
Christiansburg. And
So I've been using his stuff, and I don't know. The biggest reason I started taking it was because on Joe Rogan, he said like it helps with inflammation of the body.
yeah. Well, I know it was Ted Nugent that was on there, and he was like against anything marijuana,
Yeah.
CBD, and then Joe Rogan like introduced him to it, and now he takes it like crazy. He loves it. So
yeah, there's been a lot of stuff. Like I don't know how many studies have been proven, but a lot of people are like, man, it's really like their arthritis has gotten better.
Yeah.
And, like knee pain goes away, and like I haven't really. I think I fall asleep faster with it too, but
I need that.
yeah. Other than that, like people say like it helps with stress and anxiety, and
I'm pretty good on stress, but the pain stuff, back pain and stuff like that, that'd be cool to have.
yeah,
If that would help there.
Yeah.
I might give it a whirl on that.
Yeah, I think the ones I get are like $30 and they're gummies. They taste pretty awful, but I mean, but it's just like a one gummy. Like okay, I could power
just
through
get it
this.
over.
Yeah,
Back in the old days with the Flintstone gummies.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's what exact same thing James was talking about the other day.
Oh, Flintstone.
Yeah, taking the Flintstone gummies.
I joked with the girlfriend about that the other day. She didn't think that was funny.
What making fun
Yeah,
of
I was
Flintstone
like, "Look, we got
gummies?
some Flintstone gummies. She's like, I was like, okay, never mind. On to the next subject.
Not good, huh?
No, must not have.
No. Well, I thought it'd been pretty cute.
I thought so too.
I like those.
I like gummies. So.
Yeah, but and gummy bears,
Gummy worms, trolleys, dude.
You like the sour ones?
Oh yeah, dude. When I used to work at Lowe's, I would buy me a pack every day, sometimes multiple packs, and I'd put them down my Lowe's vest and walk around with them and eat them things all day long.
Man, you're just
Yeah.
crushing them.
I mean, when he's making $10 an hour, working at Lowe's, those gummies were pretty expensive. But
But it's worth it,
they
right?
were worth. I gave up like an hour a day to eat gummies.
I love it. Do you have any other snacks you kept with you? Or is it just sour gummies always?
Most of the time, sour gummies.
Okay.
Reese cups is my other weakness.
Oh,
if you
yeah?
look in my car, you can tell there's Reese cup wrappers everywhere.
Like the actual, like the little regular 2-pack ones?
Oh no, I get king size.
Dude ain't messing around.
I go hard, dude.
Oh.
If I do get the 2-packs, it's usually the big ones.
Okay.
Yeah,
So they're your weakness, huh?
They're my weakness.
Your whole
I love
life?
Reese cups.
Your whole life?
pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, still my favorite. It's nothing like a good Reese cup.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And, I think Michaela, she brought home some of those Reese Thins the other day, and they were really good. Not as good as like my king size Reese cups, but
Are they just the same thing but thin, obviously?
yeah, they're just really thin. I guess they're not supposed to be as fat or something.
Oh,
I don't care about that.
Probably eat them quicker, like a fucking Skittle, right?
Well, they're individually wrapped, so it slows you down.
Oh, man.
So it's like a crock.
Yeah.
It's like, well, maybe they won't eat as much if they're individually wrapped.
Yeah.
But that was false.
What about the even smaller ones? Like, something.
Dude,
Are they
yeah.
it doesn't matter if it's a Reese cup, right?
Reese cup. We used to buy them at work. I mean, like the 5-pound bags.
And just run them.
And it's like every 2 days somebody was bringing one in. I mean, we would murder these things.
Good gosh,
It was
man.
like 5 of us.
Good gosh, man.
Yeah, between that and gummy worms, those Haribos, we put them in like the refrigerator.
Cerebos?
Haribos.
I don't know if I know what those are.
I don't know. Maybe I can't read. But
No, I mean, I just don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not big on the Reese cup
fancy.
game.
Oh, these are gummies. These are gummies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, Reese's. There's no replacement for Reese cup.
All right. So, Reese cups, huh?
Yeah, that's a snack. What's your snack of choice?
Lately, obviously I love popcorn, dude.
Oh,
shit,
God.
dude. I got it, dude. It's popcorn, and then I'm a big gummy bear guy. Sour gummy worms I've been hopping on lately. Like,
Gummies.
when we go over to a friend's house or something, they keep them out. I feel like I'm just like that guy. Like, it's going to be another handful.
Funny story about the gummy worms.
Yeah.
I had bought like a big bag, like a couple pound bag of them.
Yeah.
And before Michaela moved in, she came up and I saw them there. I was like, oh my God, I can't have her see these and judge me for having a 2-pound bag of gummy worms here. So I run outside and throw them under the grill real fast.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I'm about done with them anyways, but she can't see this bag no matter what.
Right.
And I forgot about it. And it sat there for probably 3 or 4 weeks.
Oh, no.
And she went to do something and opened the grill up and seen that bag there and brought it in there. I was like, what is this?
What'd you
I was
do?
like, too late, you already moved in. Gotcha.
Man, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
So she's like, she ain't seeing these, huh? Like, you just wanted to let her think you were a big fitness guy or what?
I mean, she thought I ate relatively healthy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And yeah. Anybody should know better than that.
No, man. There for you. You go in spurts, don't you?
I do pretty good for the most part. It's just every now and then, man, I really sink the ship. Like when I do it, I do it. Milk's a huge weakness. I go through gallons a week.
It was just regular white milk or chocolate milk? Or?
Either or. I'm fine with either. Have my cup of milk and then have my coffee with my milk in it.
Yeah. Is that just something you've always liked milk too since growing up?
Milk.
Really?
Yeah. Always liked it.
I think I grew out of it. Like I liked it when I was younger, and like it seems like I drank it almost every day. But I don't know if it's because I had to. Mom would put it in front of me, but
grow them strong bones.
Yeah, I don't know. Then it seems like now I've never, I'll drink it, but it's just not like something I have to go drink.
Oh man, it's my go-to. I crave it. There's times like I'll be laying there doing something that's like I gotta have a glass of milk.
Yeah,
and go get it.
I know a lot of people used to tell me after workouts like milk was like one of the best things to drink.
Yeah, that's it. Like chocolate milk.
Yeah, chocolate milk. And there for a little bit, I was actually mixing with protein, but I guess I got out of that habit. I don't know.
I do notice whenever I do cut the milk out, my weight drops like a rock. Like I'll lose like 3 or 4 pounds in a week.
Hey, you got your sweatshirt.
Oh man, rock.
Sorry, folks. Dogs are tearing up Trevor's tire here.
Yeah,
as usual.
They love me.
Thanks for coming over to do my podcast. And now here's a ripped up shirt.
Well, they've already got a pair of shoes before, so that's anything else,
Yeah, they like shoes. They like clothes for whatever reason.
Yeah,
but
lack of attention. They got to get some attention.
So we got off 10. So your weight drops when you get off milk?
Oh yeah, significantly. Like we did it a couple weeks ago. We did like a eat clean week. We ate things like spaghetti squash and. I like spaghetti squash. I've learned a lot about spaghetti squash. We make like spaghetti squash taco bowls.
Ooh.
Delicious. Make some guac to go on top of them. Put a little lime on it.
Speaking my language.
Oh, dude, it's good.
Well, how'd you make the spaghetti squash? Did you put it in the oven?
Just baked it in the oven.
Okay.
And rake it out and mix the meat in.
Yeah.
Which sometimes we do beef or chicken. It just depends,
Yeah.
And pinto beans. Been eating the fire out of pinto beans lately just because they're so easy. And just little things like that. But I dropped like 7 pounds that week. Not drinking milk.
When you just cut out milk,
I just
7
cut
pounds
out
in
milk
a week.
And didn't eat really any other, didn't really splurge. And it's 7 pounds. Gone.
Damn.
I went from 207 to 200 in a week.
Is that what you usually float around with? Like 200?
I usually float about 200, 203.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the smallest you've ever gotten?
I mean, like since high school or?
Well, I mean, I guess since your CrossFit career then. Because that seems like it's what we more talk about.
When I started CrossFit, I was probably about $170.
Okay.
And I think last year when I slimmed down a lot, I got down to like 185. And I was really happy there. That was a really good weight for me.
Yeah.
And I'm going to try to get back to there again by this summer, but there's no promises.
Well, do what you can, though, right?
We'll see, dude. But I know the pull-ups are definitely a lot heavier now.
Oh, yeah, you got an extra 20 pounds or so on there. It changes the game.
It slows down a little bit. Can't keep up with you gymnastic freaks,
Oh, man. So actually we got you interested in CrossFit. I mean, because you're one of the actual OGs, basically with me, Chad, Lance, and
from the old box,
man.
From
the old box.
I remember I just torn my labrum on my shoulder. And
I didn't know that.
Yeah, tore labrum on my shoulder in 2 places.
How'd you do that?
Wrestling in high school.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, and it took me years to figure out what it was. I just kept having shoulder pain. Finally, I went and got it looked at. And it was like, well, here it is. Showed it on the X-ray thing or whatever they do, MRI. I don't know what it is.
I guess.
I'm not
sure.
But they was like, yeah, look, it's torn in 2 places. And I was like, well, that sucks. So I did rehab for that for a while, and it finally got good. And it's like, well, I need to find something to get into.
Okay.
And I knew Sierra Huff.
Yeah.
And she kept posting stuff about CrossFit Radford.
Okay.
It was my 21st birthday. I was like, you know what? I'm going to do something cool for my 21st birthday. So I went down there and joined CrossFit Radford.
That was for your 21st birthday?
That's for my 21st birthday. So every year my birthday rolls around to 1 year anniversary for CrossFit.
Damn. So this was October into your birthday?
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
Yep. So it's easy to remember how long I've been doing it for.
I'd say so.
And I'm kind of missed the old box. I like the old box.
Yeah, there was a lot of good memories down there.
It was a lot of fun, man. Ike and Pat and James, you and me. And
So you went 2 years with a torn labrum.
Yep.
And I just had no clue?
Had no clue. It would go away, and then it would come back, and it's like I couldn't even pick my arm up. I couldn't move it. And I remember riding a motorcycle one day, and it hit me, and then I had to drive home with one hand on the handlebars. You know, I couldn't use one arm. So it was that point. I was like, okay, I gotta get this thing looked at. Like, it hurts.
Damn, was that tough?
It was tough.
Riding a motorcycle with just throttle and brake it with one arm?
Yeah, it was tough. But it's done with. So
well, yeah, it's fixed now then.
Yeah,
right?
Thank God for physical therapy.
Yeah,
always do your physical therapy.
I got it back in almost. 100, it's like 100% now.
Oh, it's better than it's ever been. I mean, I haven't had any problems out of it since I started CrossFit. I mean, it's with the back injury and the shoulder injury. It seems like the only time I ever feel pain is when I'm not doing CrossFit.
So when you just get stagnant and
when I don't move around, everything seems to lock up on me and pop. And
that makes sense because I always feel better when I'm actually moving around. If I just lay around just on a couch or whatever, I know I kind of get cabin fever or something. But I think James and I've talked about it. Just when we start going down to the gym, I just feel terrible. But when I start warming up, I throw the weight around, I feel
so much better.
Damn, what's going on? I got my head's back in normal, and my body feels fine. And
like when I started back this time, I was talking to Michaela, and I was like, man, my back's not right. I'm actually kind of worried about going back to CrossFit. And I was like, but I'm going to go back and do it because usually when I move, it feels better. And I come back, man, I haven't had any back pain since I've come back. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It really is. Like you think, moving all this heavy weight, it's going to mess you up. But no, it makes me feel better.
That's badass.
I guess it breaks all the rust up.
Yeah, it knocks the dirt off, man. But you've also kind of learned like how your body works, though, and what feels good and what doesn't feel good,
Absolutely. Yeah. Listen to your body. If I'd have known that a long time ago, I wouldn't be in this situation.
Yeah, a lot of people should learn that.
Yeah, but man, I've got a routine I do when I go in there. I got my stretches I like to do, and I watch James do his warm up.
Yeah,
so I'm not doing that. That's too long.
Doing my thing.
We're all around up here on the floor.
Well, yeah, like you said, like you kind of learn how you are, and like we rarely, when we do go heavy deadlift, we don't actually go for a true max anymore.
Nah, you don't need that.
It's not worth it.
It's not worth it.
I mean, if I was going to the games or something, maybe, but it is fun to do something heavy, but still, like. Fuck me up for a couple of days, especially if you just move wrong just in one little way.
I mean, it can put you down hard.
Yeah, and then you're 2 weeks out from training, training or just working out in general.
Yeah, or anything. I mean, you could be riding a four-wheeler or shooting your bow. You just can't do anything because you're hurt.
Exactly. It's like you just don't want to do it.
Yeah, and then you're sitting there on the couch. And,
just even feeling more sorry for yourself. And getting fat.
Yeah. Drinking milk.
Drinking milk, eating Reese's cups.
Yeah.
Watching Netflix.
Yeah, miserable.
Fuck all them guys that work out.
I hate all them fitness guys. Screw that Chris. Take that crap off Instagram.
I'm not even going to give him a like for that.
Yeah, screw him. Yeah. Which, God, I haven't used Instagram much. I haven't posted on there in forever.
You trying to cut back, or?
I've been done with it for a long time. I think maybe in the last year, I've maybe posted 2 or 3 times, maybe.
Yeah.
It's mostly hikes, but.
Are you using other platforms more than Instagram?
Nah, I've tried to cut social media, at least posting on social media, down as much as possible.
Okay.
I haven't posted on Instagram. I haven't posted on Facebook. And God knows how long. If it wasn't for Facebook Marketplace, I probably wouldn't even use Facebook.
Well,
but
that's still one way to do it. I mean, if you're just using it for that instead of look at all the other people's bullshit on it.
Yeah. Which, thankfully, because of Facebook, my buddy messaged me on that, and I saw these articles about Robinhood, and, that benefited.
Shit.
So,
Wait, yeah, I wanted to talk about that, but I kind of had a thought there that I've been trying recently to cut back my social media stuff. And, I even put, your screen time on here and tells you how long you've been doing it. It's like, fuck, I spent, 4 hours just looking at my fucking phone. But, when I do try to stop, trying to put this together, I'll be starting to watch, Netflix or, I don't know, HBO or whatever, and I'll see an actor or something come up, and I'll start looking at it, how'd this guy die? Or what happened in this? Or
get caught in the rabbit
yeah,
hole.
and then I'm like all of a sudden looking up random shit, and like 30 minutes goes by, and you're like, what the fuck? I missed a movie now.
Yeah, and you're like, well, I got to rewind this. I didn't even see what happened to that guy.
So exactly, and Chad and James and I were talking about addiction last night a little bit.
It's definitely an addiction.
It is
100%.
And I read a book probably a few months ago called Irresistible by Adam Alter. If you want to read a good book, it's about addiction and like how the people who design phones and stuff are actually don't let their actual kids use them because they know of how addicting. Yeah, they're made to just make your eyeballs stay glued to the screen.
Well, yeah, they got that. They've developed algorithms to watch what you watch, and if you don't watch it, they take it out and they put something else in to see if you watch that, and then you just keep free falling.
Yeah. Oh, you watched that Netflix Social Dilemma?
Well, I can't remember what it was called.
I think
awesome. I think I'm the one that told you about it. Right?
Yeah, you did. And
yeah,
and I was like, what? And I went and watched it, and I was like, it reminded me a lot of that book. It was like mind blowing.
Yeah, like those people. Like everybody needs to watch that, and you'll see just how bad social.
Yeah,
media
it's called
can
The
be.
Social Dilemma on Netflix. If you haven't watched already, but yeah, this came out like a few months ago.
Yeah, like social media is just it divides people so bad.
It does. I mean, you're either on one side or the other, and if you don't get, some people are like, I like getting likes. Everybody does, and if you don't get those likes, it's almost like changing how your brain thinks and just puts you in a different mood.
You're like, man, I got 80 likes on my last one. Why did I only get 50 on this one?
Like, fuck, Trevor didn't like this. Why not?
Yeah. Or why did that person get 400 likes? I'm doing more than they are.
Exactly, correct. So yeah, that's part of me is like why I keep saying like, all right, I gotta push this back, but
I mean,
it's hard.
You want an assault bike off Instagram.
Yeah, well, that's true too. That is true because there is some good parts to it, but still, I guess at what cost?
Yeah, I don't know. It's actually been easier than I thought it would to let most of it go.
Is it just getting in the habit of it?
Just getting in the habit because there for a while at the gym, we were posting every day, 2 times a day.
Posting our lifts and everything.
Yeah, which is cool, because I got to talk to everybody about it, and everybody kept up with everybody. But it's just better not to do it.
Do you think a lot of people are starting just to realize this and trying to kind of push away from social media?
I think people our age, for the most part, is probably like, okay, something's wrong here.
Yeah. Well, I was, kind of keep going what we're talking about. Like, I think a lot of people, like you said, our age are kind of like, I think we're almost balanced. We know when it's too much and when we're on, obviously on too much, or I guess we know how to, I don't know what the word I'm looking for is. Space it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. But younger generations, like, they are so addicted to it. Like,
well, it's what they've known.
There you go. They were born. That's exactly what I was trying to say. They actually had a screen in front of them their whole lives. Where I got my first phone, it was like a Nokia brick.
I was 18. I had to buy my own.
I think I was 16 or 17 when I got mine. And all you could do was make calls on it, maybe a text, but it was nothing like it is now.
Play Snake on them. We used to play Snake on them all the time. Them old, was it Nokia?
I had a Nokia or something. I don't even know what it was called.
Yeah,
it was a champ though.
Wow, dude, you couldn't break them things.
Yeah, man.
And what cooler game is that than Snake on the cell phone?
That was pretty badass back then.
We used to play it all the time on the school bus.
It was pretty badass back then. So yeah, I didn't. Then I guess in college, I can't remember what phone texting started finally coming around more in college. I guess that was because I think Facebook came out in 2006.
I have no idea.
I think that's when Facebook came out, and that's kind of I guess we were just in the middle of it and just still learning everything, and because Facebook started out with just college students, and I remember
that.
Yeah, and I remember you had to have a college email address to actually sign up for it and to log in and all that stuff, and actually start having friends because everyone was like, I remember everyone talking about Facebook. You have to get on Facebook.
Facebook. Yeah, because everybody was big on MySpace then.
Yeah, exactly. So
we graduated into it,
and then after Facebook, or like during Facebook, it was like the cool thing to do is get on Facebook and have a friend request.
Yeah,
but you still didn't have a smartphone then, so you actually had to log in and see what was going on.
Do the old school computer thing.
Exactly, you had to do that.
Which I didn't really get into it much then because where I lived, there was no internet. You still had dial up then.
Oh, fuck.
I mean, still ain't much internet now, and cell phone signal definitely didn't reach all the way out there. Mm-hmm. Still struggles now, so I was a little blessed on that part.
Right.
Cursed, it seemed like, but blessed, really.
Yeah.
But no, man, smartphones. Like I remember Dad, he was like, "No, I'm not buying you a phone." He said it's a waste of money.
Yeah,
it's a waste. So like I was finally 18, working at Burger King. I was like, I'm gonna get me a phone.
I decided to go get it.
So I got one of those Google phones that slid out and had the keyboard.
Oh, like it popped, the screen popped out?
It slid up.
Yeah, I
had
remember
the
what you're talking
I
about.
still think those are cooler than touch screens.
They are pretty sick.
I thought that was cool. I hit a lot less wrong buttons that way.
Well, yeah, because you actually physical buttons is actually typing.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, and spell check didn't get me as much back then either.
Oh man, but yeah, it's kind of wild to see, like how far we've progressed with technology and all that.
What they say? I remember it used to be like technology would like double every 6 months or something like that. That's what they used to say. I might be wrong, but I think that's what they used to say.
I mean, it makes sense. I
Yeah,
mean,
it does. I mean, in a year, your cell phone's obsolete.
yeah, we get a new iPhone every year.
Yeah, and it does something better, faster.
Yeah,
Battery lasts longer.
that's what they say anyway. But
Yeah.
I got the 11, but some people talk about the 12, and it's just the camera might be a little bit better, but it's like we're almost getting to a point. It's just, it's got a better camera. What else?
It's like there's going to have to be a big jump.
Yeah,
because I don't see what else they can do on the platform they have now.
Yeah, I forgot somebody else was talking about this, or who it was, or where I heard it, but they were saying, like, what if, like, we took a year off, like, every other year they produced a new phone or something besides, like, every year.
But there's too much money.
I guess. I mean, how much money? I mean, I would think that, I thought I read an article, too, that some people were just getting to the point, it's like, all right, this phone's good enough, I'll wait till next time, or the next year. But I guess they're still making some money off of it.
Oh, they got to be. I remember when I had my iPhone 4. That's the first iPhone I bought.
Okay.
I had that mug for almost 5 years.
Man, you got your money's worth out of
I
that
dropped
one.
it in the woods. I'd probably still have it.
Is that what happened?
Yeah.
Couldn't find it?
Sad day, man.
Oh,
Sad day.
man.
So then I had to go buy my iPhone 8 or whatever.
It's still laying out there in the woods?
To this day.
They have no idea?
I'll find it one day. Oh, man, dog stole my wallet.
Oh, man.
What are we going to do there? Grab that real fast.
Oh, did he mess it up?
Nah.
Okay. Is it good? Oh, you a wallet?
It's good.
It looks a little wet.
A little wet.
Dude, is there anything else over there?
I think I got it all right.
He's got your sweatshirt now.
Oh, dude.
Just put it up here on the table or something. Yeah, just don't put it in front of the fire. All right, thanks.
All right.
All right, well, folks, we're back. Dog's got a hold of all of Trevor's belongings. Damn.
Dude just likes me. That's all it is.
Dude, man. So, what were we talking about? iPhones?
iPhones, technology.
Yeah,
something
technology.
like
Okay,
that.
yeah. So that's what I was getting at. So, yeah, it might be almost better, like, I keep saying like that if they started saying, all right, every other year we might produce another phone. But I guess what else would they produce it between years?
Maybe upgrades, add-ons.
I don't know.
I mean, they got to make money somehow.
And I guess that's what they're getting at. I know they.
Because there's so many people out there, they got to keep the newest stuff.
Yeah, you have to have it.
Gotta
I used to be like that.
Yeah, got to have the newest iPhone, the newest shoes,
Mm-hmm.
whatever.
Makes you feel something if you got the new stuff. Huh?
I think so. It makes you feel cool.
I used to be like that.
I can see it. I used to get excited about that stuff. So
I used to think I was a sneakerhead and like new technology. And it's like, oh, you got to have the best of the best. And then I slowly, like, it took me a while to finally figure it out. So it's really just like,
mine does the same thing. I just text and take a few pictures with it.
What is this? I got a better camera. Sick, dude.
Cool. Now I have 3 cameras.
So, but no, I've slowly learned myself to. Sometimes I still like to do it. It's like I gotta have something cool. Maybe just treat
something
myself.
new. Something new,
Yeah,
man. I got something to talk about.
Exactly. But
Show off a little bit.
But yeah, even with cars. I mean, we get cars new every year. I mean, how many cars are out there in the world?
It's insane.
Yeah.
I mean,
what if they said, all right, we'll just make a new car every other year? I mean, what are we gonna go up to iPhone 20?
but they're selling them. Oh yeah. I mean, when did they stop numbering them?
That's it. The cars actually make sense because it's the 2021 Camaro. They named it after the year.
Yeah.
What if
iPhone 2021?
this is when did the Camaro come out in the 60s, 50s?
I have no idea.
Yeah. I mean, all right. So I know there's like a 50s Corvette. So what if this is Corvette 63 or whatever?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, at least makes sense. You do it by the year,
Year's easier to keep up with,
right?
Yeah.
So, I don't know if that'll ever happen. Obviously,
Yeah. I guess then. What won't they do it just like PlayStation and Xbox? It's every 4 or 5 years,
Yeah, usually it's about every 5 years.
Yeah.
I can't remember when the last one. Obviously, the last one came out in this fall or late fall, November.
Yeah.
And then before that, was it 6 years, 5 years.
It's been a long time.
Yeah, they waited a little bit
Yeah.
longer this time. I'd say every 5 years makes sense.
I just keep waiting, man. I'm waiting for one of those PlayStations to hit a pawn shop. And that's,
One of the new
that's when I'll get
PlayStations.
mine.
Man, I keep watching. Sometimes I'll see them pop up on Walmart or whatever, but
Dude, Facebook Marketplace, man. There's still people are still trying to get $1,000 out of it.
because you can't just walk into a store yet and get them, right? And
No,
then
it's
I
'cause
don't
they're
know,
sold out.
and I don't know what the supply and. It's like I don't know if they're just holding back. I figured after Christmas they would have kind of flooded everything finally.
Yeah, I really hope all those people went out and bought numerous ones of them, get stuck with them.
Wow.
You know.
Yeah.
People are trying to sell them for like $1,200 or something stupid like that.
I know. Around Christmas time, I know they were selling on eBay for pretty expensive, but I don't know now. I couldn't imagine. I feel like maybe people would probably wait now, or I would hope.
Yeah.
I could be wrong.
I think I saw one the other day. They had it listed for $750. I was like, you know
PlayStation?
what? Yeah, PlayStation 5.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, you know what? That's a little more reasonable.
Yeah.
Still not what I would pay, but
Mm-hmm.
I'll just be patient.
Mm-hmm. My buddy, we both got PlayStation 5s, and I sold mine to my brother. I didn't make any money off of it. I sold it retail, promising. But he sold his to one of his colleagues. And I think he sold him for like $700. And I was like, yeah, that's
I don't blame you. I'm not mad at you,
Yeah,
but I am, but I ain't.
Yeah, you even got a couple $100 out of it. No big deal.
That's at least he didn't $1,200.
Yeah, like over $1,000.
Like, I can't believe somebody would pay double for something just to have it.
I'd say some people were doing it, man.
Yeah, play your PlayStation 4 for another 6-7 months, then go buy your PS5
Get the new PS5
with your next stimmy check.
Gotta get them. Oh man, their stimmy checks. Well, that's what. Well, going back on what you said earlier, though, that's what people were buying up stocks with.
Yeah,
right.
Boy, that really backfired on the government or people, didn't it?
They didn't expect that to happen.
No, man. I've seen so many memes about that. It's been awesome. But no, it's people that hedge fund. They deserve that.
Mm-hmm.
They had that one coming.
Mm-hmm. Well, I wasn't expected. I mean, unless like you were saying, like this Reddit forums and stuff.
Yeah.
I would have never used I still didn't use my stimmy checks to. I keep saying stimmy checks.
That's what it is now.
Yeah, my stimmy checks to plug in on the stock market. But if I would have known, I probably let me try this. There's a chance to make this big bucks.
Well, my buddy messaged me, and this is when it was at like $24 a share. He's like, "Hey, man, GameStop."
Yeah.
He's like, "Hey, man, you need to check this out." Like, he's like, "I'm thinking about buying into this." He's like, "It's me, Trey, and Austin," and he's like, "I'm thinking about buying into this. You guys should look into it too." So we waited, and it got up to I think I got in at like $42 a share. I thought, you know what, I'm gonna put $1,000 into it.
Okay.
$42 a share. We'll see what happens.
That's when you bought in.
That's when I bought in, and then it went up long ways, and I was like, "Oh, this is gonna be awesome." And then all of a sudden, it crashed. It come all the way back down to like $60-some a share, and it's like, "Oh my god, I'm losing all my money." So I sold it.
Okay.
Panicked. Don't do that. And I waited, and I was like, you know what? I think it's gonna go back up. So I which did good. I made like $700 then.
Okay.
I was like, you know what? I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna put another 1,000 in, see what happens. So I bought another $1,000 at like I think it was like $80 a share.
That's when you bought back.
That's when I bought back in. And then next thing I know, I look and it's like $400-some a share. I was like, okay, this is good enough spot to sell out. That was another $5,000-6,000 in my pocket. So I was like, yeah, all because of Reddit.
See, and it came out. Well, a lot of people came out ahead. What'd you tell me the main guy made?
I think he's up to like $33 million now. I think that's what I seen today. I don't know if that's true. I know at the time they were predicting him to make like $15.7 million.
And how do you know what his initial investment was?
I want to say he put in like $53,000 was his initial investment.
So on GameStop.
On GameStop. And I think they said he had been planning it since like, I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure they said
we don't fact check on here.
Yeah, thank God. I say whatever I want.
Yeah, we talk out our ass.
I think he said he'd been planning it since like 2019. I think is when he started investing in GameStop. So this has been on the works for a long time.
So why did he?
I don't know. I don't know where he got the idea.
Yeah. Okay, that's what I'm asking.
I mean, he's a genius. He deserves every part of that $30 million he made.
I mean, I applaud him.
Yeah, I mean, he just used a social network platform, and took on billionaires.
Yeah. But I just wonder what made him in 2019 says, okay, this is what we're going to do.
Yeah, which he's done in other things. GameStop's not the only thing he put in.
Oh,
yeah, he was in on multiple things. So,
like as far as stocks, is that what you mean?
Yeah. He started targeting shorts, and one of my buddies, he set up a whole thing. What am I saying? Kind of like a spreadsheet to watch the stocks.
Okay.
And he copied this guy.
Okay.
So, and he sent it to me. So now I got it.
Okay.
So now we're gonna.
So all these stocks are listed on that spreadsheet?
Well, a lot of the ones he follows, but now we're going to put our own into it. So we're going to try to do the same thing, and I might lose everything I made, but be a fun ride. So we'll see. You know,
So, or you could just come out banging on this, man.
Come out, hey man, I'll be next $33 million.
Millionaire overnight.
But you never know.
So you're going to pick your own like low cost stocks and then try to squeeze them.
We're going to try to. Well, we're trying to watch. We're going to try to watch what the Reddit pages and stuff are saying.
Okay.
And just kind of try to follow the trends a little bit. But then we're also going to try to do our own thing. Like, you know, we want to put some stuff in like the long term too, and not just bank on quick bucks. Because let's be honest, that's usually how you go broke.
Yeah.
So we've looked at other things like travel things, since travel's down, since COVID's going on.
Right.
So we've looked like, you know, you have like American Airlines and Carnival Cruise, Disney, you know, all of them are way down, Boeing. So we was thinking about maybe putting something in on something like that and then see if it takes back off.
Okay, so you think buy up these shares now, while then maybe when travel comes back open,
yeah,
you think they're going to skyrocket?
I think maybe not skyrocket, but maybe, you know, over 3 to 5 year period,
they'll start rising.
They'll triple in value.
So
or
you might
double.
be playing a long game.
Playing a long game.
Well, that's still not a bad idea.
No, that's what this guy on Reddit did. I mean, he 2 years in the making, you know, for GameStop.
Yeah, but it just makes you wonder, like, why GameStop? I mean,
I don't know where he got it from.
Yeah, that's what boggles my mind. I mean, I can understand AMC, obviously, because they went down, obviously, because of pandemic. But, I mean, GameStop started closing stores, I guess because of that. They started kind of...
Or maybe just, I don't know. I don't know if he just went, that one's cheap. Let's try that one. Is that the cheapest it's always been, $3?
I
think I got down like 2 something.
Okay.
$2.64 or something like
right
that.
Around it.
Right around $2.
So he targeted these failing businesses.
He just found one.
Yeah.
Or multiples, but this is the one.
So GameStop, yeah, because they started, I can't remember when they started closing stores, but they started closing stores and thinning out.
Yeah.
They used to be like, there was like 3 in Christiansburg. One in the mall, one over there by Target, and one in Blacksburg.
Popular. I mean, you started at GameStop.
Yeah.
And now it's like, I'll go somewhere else.
Yeah, it was almost just worth keeping your stuff now, or just I'll buy them off Amazon. Just have it shipped to me.
I don't sell anything anyways. Once it's mine, it's mine. But
dude holding on to his stuff.
Holds on to my stuff.
Well, that's good because a lot of stuff I wish I still had, like my old systems and some games. And
oh, dude, I had like the Nintendo 64, the Super Nintendos. I had all that, and then you know, when I moved out, I left some of that stuff at home and went back to get it, and parents threw it all away.
Damn it!
I lost everything.
They threw all your systems away?
Sega Dreamcast, Nintendo 64, PS1.
How dare they?
Oh, man, I was a sick puppy.
I wish I still had a PS1.
Nintendo 64, dude.
That one too.
Or the PS1, playing Madden on the PS1 was the best.
I don't remember what I used to play on PS1. But I remember getting my first one, though. It was badass.
Yeah, it was so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I got my PS1 when the PS2 came out because the neighbors sold us
bought
theirs.
them?
Yeah.
So,
I was always a system behind growing up, which is fine.
That's fine.
I didn't know any better.
Yeah, no one else did really. And I was like, give me a system. Yeah, it's cool.
Something to play, man. And to this day, I still probably like Nintendo 64 and the Super Nintendo the best.
Exactly. No, I didn't even know what video games were, but I guess it was Christmas or what. But one of my uncles bought me the first NES and a complete setup, and that's what got me involved in games.
I love it.
Yeah, it was like the Duck Hunt Mario. He bought me and my brother that. And I was like,
that's like the first game I can actually remember playing.
Me too.
It was Duck Hunt Mario.
Yep. That's my first memory. He bought us like a whole, like the guns and everything.
And then Mario Kart, you know.
I remember N64 Mario Kart.
I was Super Nintendo.
Super Nintendo. Okay, I do remember.
Still on that.
Yeah, I think Mom got me the Super Nintendo at one point. I don't know if it was a birthday or Christmas.
I know, like I said, we was always a system behind.
And GoldenEye. Yeah, dude, that was the game.
My cousin was always had the newest systems. You know, they were technology buffs. They loved that stuff, video games, computers.
Yeah.
So I remember I'd always go hang out with him and play his video games.
Yeah.
You know, not that was the only reason I hung out with him. I love my cousin.
Yeah. Hey man, how you doing? Did you get anything new?
Any good games today?
Well,
WWE, cool.
Well, I do like. I mean, me and my friend group of friends like to get talking about the PS5s and stuff. Like, you know, I just got the new Xbox just because if I could get it, like, why not?
Might as well.
Yeah, but I was like, I'll try it.
You like it?
I like it, but
I didn't even know they come out with the new Xbox. That's how I am.
Yeah, there you go. Like, so when every time PS5 or Xbox is coming out with a new system, all of them are doing
Can't be outsold, I guess.
Exactly. But I do like it, but I don't play as much as I used to. So
by choice or don't have time?
I guess both, because you know sometimes when I get home from the gym and work, it's just like I'm just want to go sit on the couch and relax.
Yeah.
I don't feel like getting involved. If I do want to play, it's just like a single player game, just something to relax to, and just not worry about. Like when me and Chad or James would hop on Fortnite or Call of Duty, and I'm just cussing and getting mad.
Fortnite, play that thing one time and quit.
Yeah. Dude's undefeated.
I am undefeated.
You might be the only
Fortnite.
Undefeated man in the world on Fortnite.
It might be. I played one time. We won. It's a good stopping place for me.
Dude, I forgot about that.
Yeah, that was great.
I can't remember. Was you playing with Chad?
James.
You
literally walked off and you said, just do everything James says to do. And just walked off.
Yeah, that's what I do.
It's like, okay.
That's
what we won.
I just used to follow him and Chad around, even on Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that one night we came here, Chad came in here, and he won like 3 games that one night.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
Yeah, Chad was pretty good.
Yeah, I don't know if they're still playing as much. They might be.
I haven't heard anybody talk about it in a long time.
Yeah.
So, I mean.
But yeah, kind of going back, just like I just gotten to where like I just rather just sit and relax. And every now and again on Saturday nights, like if all my group of friends are on or somebody, I'll jump on. But it's just, I mean, I don't know, just trying to look for other things. Like when we're picking up bow hunting now, like I'm getting more out of that, like us shooting today.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, so yeah, I mean, like a good little Saturday again. We got worked out, which I love doing, obviously. Then we got to go shoot bows, got some coffee, and I was like, see, we're outside, we're just
enjoying life. Man. It's so much better than being inside.
Exactly. It's a new little hobby and something fun, and I do it with, y'all, and it's a skill too,
Oh, God, yeah. Yeah, it makes you better at everything.
Yeah.
It really does. It makes you concentrate. I mean.
Yeah. No, I was explaining it to like one of my, I forgot, one of my coworkers, and it's like you pull that bow back, and it's like you're in your fields, and you're just like almost like zen, like you're like you said, you're
It's
concentrating.
almost like a meditation.
Yeah, there you go. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
it's like okay, you're lining everything up, and
then
you just like, it's like
you just like where'd I hit?
When I did my first shot at the shout out Pembroke Stop and Say, shout out them. When he's just like, all right, when I tell you to shoot, you go ahead and shoot. And like, I guess he lined me up to make sure I was going to hit the target. It was like my second time ever was probably shooting a bow. And all of a sudden, like once he said, all right, go ahead. Like once he said, go ahead, I was like, and I was like, that was fucking awesome. Like I was like, all right, I'm hooked. What we got to do, man?
Those guys are awesome. I love Pembroke Stop and Say.
Yeah, they were good to me.
Yeah, I think Mom and them are good friends or something. So I go down there and hang out with
the owners, and
go down there and look at all their stuff. That's where I try to buy all my stuff.
Given your business?
Yeah.
I don't blame you.
They're awesome.
It's not that really that far from here either.
No, it's not. It's in a little hole in the wall spot, so
exactly.
you never think about them.
Yeah, when I pulled up there, I was like, this is where Trever told me to go? Is this a gas station?
This is better than any Dick's Sporting Goods or Cabela's you can go to.
Yeah, they were
mom and pop shop.
They were good to me. Yeah, I can't thank them enough. They gave me a good deal and showed me the ropes. And yeah, and the guy was like, hey, you can stay out here and shoot as much as you want. And I've already shot like 30 times. He's like, yeah, back up some. I was like, okay, whatever you say.
You're hitting the target, going back.
Yeah, that's what he kept doing.
And
like,
cool.
Yeah, and I was having a ball, man.
And having somebody like that there for your first time,
exactly.
Telling you like, man, this is good.
Yeah,
just keep going.
When like the one guy said he was probably the best shot in like 300 miles. I don't know if he's blowing smoke up my ass, but yeah, listen to what this guy's saying.
Pretty sure he's really good.
Hey, what's going on over here?
A little wiener fight going on.
Yeah, well, that's normal during the podcast. They got to get their 5 minutes of fame. Yeah. They get all riled up, too, at us talking like, yeah, fuck arrows. Yeah, I want to go kill a target.
Ball.
yeah, where's my ball? But, yeah, still got to get me a stabilizer next for my bow, I think. And then I want to invest in, like, arrow rests that you have, like you were telling me.
Yeah, drop away arrow rests is the way to go. Whisker biscuits, I remember when they come out and they were the big thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then drop away arrow rests come out, and that was it then. That's what everybody wanted.
Yeah.
And I like my whisker biscuit that I had, but it kept tearing the fletchings off my arrows. So drop away RS is what it was.
So
and the bow I bought had it on it. So I mean, they're kind of expensive.
Like a couple hundred or
probably close to $100.
Oh,
that's what it was then.
Okay, well, that's not terrible.
But I haven't bought one in 10 years, something like that. So what do I know now?
Oh, you know, you're teaching me a lot. So.
I mean, that's all we used to do. Me and Brad, he's the one that taught me how to shoot. We'd go out there and we'd shoot for an hour, 2 hours every single day.
Yeah.
We'd do all kinds of stuff. You play knocks, you try to shoot each other's knocks off, or you set up cinder blocks and shoot through the cinder blocks. If you missed, you busted your arrow. I mean, we did a lot of cool stuff.
Well, all right, so the knock, for people who don't know, that's not the pointy side of the arrow, the other end. I don't even know. You might want to explain
the part that goes on the bowstring.
There you go.
Yeah.
yeah. So you try to shoot the knock off?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you let somebody shoot, and then you shoot at their arrow. You try to bust their arrow.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Lose a lot of arrows that way.
Kind of expensive game to play.
I was
if you're
going
not
to
very
say,
good.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I know James split one of his the other day, but I haven't. That's the first time I've ever seen it in my life.
Yeah, I'll know, dude. Once you start shooting pretty consistently, like 20 yards, you'll do it all the time. So you'll have to start shooting, no more than 2 or 3 arrows at 20 yards, and then you'll have to aim at another target because you'll get to where you'll bust them a lot.
Oh, so you're going to start spending some money on arrows.
Yeah, you're going to either do that or you're going to back up.
Okay, back up to about 30 yards?
Back up about 30.
Is that where you shoot consistently from, 30, 40?
I used to shoot consistently 30, 40, 50.
Okay.
So
any further than that? Or?
We'd had fun. We'd shoot 60, 70, 80s for fun. I was not good at that. My eyes are not very good.
Okay.
But it was still fun.
Well,
a little competition, trash talk with the guys.
That makes you better, though. Like,
oh, absolutely.
Competition, trying to shoot better. And
yeah, you shoot back at 80, and then you scoot up to 20, and you shoot significantly better right off the bat.
Like, this is easy now, right?
Yeah, you're like, man, that target looks huge up here.
Huh. So, did you bow hunt at all, or
I did.
Did you? Oh, you did.
I did. I killed a couple a year and shot a grouse.
Nice.
Yeah, he was so delicious. Grouse are amazing.
I've heard that.
Yeah, but I put my bow up because I don't get to practice like I used to.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to go out there and not practice and deer hunt and shoot something and wound it. I don't believe in that.
Oh, hell no, dude.
No, if you're going to bow hunt, you need to put your time into it and get good.
Yeah, I didn't mean to cut you off. We were about to say
You're
something.
good. I'm good, bro.
No, we were talking. I forgot who I was talking this about. Maybe John or JC from the gym, and I was telling him about a video of you probably seen it, of a bear just ripping the shit out of a deer, like in somebody's backyard, and it was just like, fuck, you feel so bad for the deer, and it's just like, if somebody gave me a choice, just give me a bullet to the head, like a clean kill, and just like, it's just watching something suffer it like that. It's just, then they eat it from like the asshole out.
Yeah,
dude.
Wolves, coyotes, bears, same thing. They eat it from the butt up.
Yeah, it's just so terrible.
I remember my buddy Doc, he killed a 8-pointer out of my deer stand one time.
Yeah.
I was pissed. God, I was so mad. And
because it wasn't you?
Yeah, it was supposed to be mine. I put so much work in this deer stand, right?
Okay.
I've gone through, marked out all the yardages. It was bow season. I had like things sticking up like 20, 30, 40 yards. If he walked in, I wouldn't have to range find it.
Okay.
And he's like, hey, man, I want to come over and hunt your blind. I was like, whatever, go ahead. Well, he kills an 8-pointer. So we had our own check-in station at the time. We were part of a deer hunting club.
Okay.
And they went up there to check it in. And come back out, and they're sitting there talking. The old man would be telling him, hey, we've had bear problems up here. We got bear everywhere. And Dad looked at him and said, man, wouldn't it be some crap if we got out here and your deer was gone? And Doc was laughing. He's like, oh, yeah, like that's going to happen. And we got out there to the truck, and look, the truck bed was empty. A bear got up in his truck bed and got his deer and carried it off.
That 8-pointer?
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
Carried it off. We found it. We went looking for it that night.
Yeah.
And we ended up finding it about a week and a half later, and it was ate, like you say, from the butt all the way up to the neck.
Damn. So a bear, like this new, he could smell it being dead or whatever?
I think he got 2 deer like that, and then the old man ended up getting the bear.
Yeah. And
he killed 2 back-to-back years. One was like 463 pounds, and one was like 496 or 98. And one state that year, and one, I want to say, finished second in state the next year.
Okay.
So he killed 2 monsters, and that was one of them. I think he shot it off his porch. He was standing on his porch.
Wow, damn.
With a bow.
Impressive.
Yeah.
Or got lucky one.
Yeah. Both, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. They ran a thing in the paper about it, and then nobody believed it for a long time until we started showing them pictures.
Yeah. Man, that's bananas, though, that a bear... Well, I guess it's not really that bananas. A bear just smelt that deer, and it's like, nah, I'm taking this, bro.
Yeah, well, what's crazy is it had to be pretty close while we were checking it in.
Mm-hmm.
It couldn't have been that far away. We
he
gone
could smell
10 minutes.
I don't know what their smelling distance is, but...
So, he couldn't have been more than 30, 40, 50 yards away.
Yeah.
Picked up laying there waiting.
I'll take this thing.
He's like, oh, man, drive through.
Oh, man. So, how'd y'all find out he ate it? Or how'd y'all find where to track the deer? Did y'all just track the blood? Or?
Well, there were no drag marks. Like, all we can find is where the bear walked.
So that's that's what y'all followed?
We followed it to the thick brush, and we was like, okay, it's not worth going in there.
Hell no.
We'll wait.
There's a bear in there.
He can eat his piece. We'll come back for it.
Ain't going to interrupt dinner.
But it's like a couple of days later, we seen like the buzzards and stuff circling. We went down there and found it that way. So
that makes sense.
It was sad, but little butthole.
Oh man,
yeah, crazy times. Which we've walked up on a bunch of bear now. We see them everywhere. They've skyrocketed in the last few years.
Well, speaking of that, I think I heard it on Joe the other day, Joe Rogan, that New Jersey has the most bears per, I don't know, square mile, I guess. I don't know what it is. I was like, how does New Jersey have the most bears? And I'm like, why would New Jersey?
That's crazy.
Yeah, and I was like, that's got to be some truth to it, but
Yeah.
I wouldn't imagine it being correct, though. I thought there'd be more out west in Canada.
I mean, I know they're further north. There more people go up there. I know, like Maine. I think I want to say it was like Maine was a big place people went to bear hunt.
Sure.
But now here in Virginia, they're everywhere.
Yeah.
You know, the numbers have skyrocketed.
Yeah. My dad used to get permits to bear hunt because they were getting into cornfields and stuff.
Yeah, they're hard on cornfields.
Oh, man.
And we've actually seen our deer kind of affected in the last few years.
So
Like-
because they're eating the deer?
I think
Like-
I can't say yes or no, but I know there's definitely been a shift in our deer population in the last few years.
Well, it's got to be some part of it,
Something,
right?
something's doing it.
I mean, what else would it be? Bigfoot?
Yeah.
He's come over to this part.
Good old Bigfoot. You know, they're just looking for him too much somewhere else. They come to Virginia.
Exactly. No, I mean, because in my hometown, there's been a lot more bear sightings. What's going on? They eating something?
No.
Oh.
I felt my cord jiggling. So I wasn't sure what he was doing.
Don't eat the cord.
Yeah, I was thinking, don't do that. Anything else?
Looks like Rocky would try to eat.
Hopefully it's a main cord that goes or something. Anyway, but I mean, what other predators would a deer have?
Coyotes.
Forget about fucking. They're everywhere.
Oh god, they're awful. They were really bad a while back.
They're even in cities and stuff.
Yeah. And then people started coyote hunting. They put a bounty on them. They got so bad.
Recently?
Some years back. But there's like $50 a coyote when you killed them, and it didn't take it long. People put a hurting on them guys.
I bet.
Yeah, and then they took it off. But now everybody's addicted to coyote hunting. You know, it's a big thing now. Everybody's doing it. So it kind of keeps the population killed.
Yeah. I read a book back in the fall, Coyote America, and like the coyotes are pretty interesting creatures, man.
They're extremely intelligent.
Yeah.
I think it's the smartest animal in the woods.
One part of it was that they're almost like wolves, and they'll do a roll call and like start howling.
Yeah.
And if they realize that, hey, you know, our pack is not all here or whatever,
Something's wrong.
yeah, they knew something's wrong, and that like the females like almost instantly go into heat, and they'll instantly start having more pups, I guess. I don't know what you call it.
They know if their pack's in trouble, they
Right.
need to repopulate.
And they know like I don't know what it is about their biomes, but they know like, hey, we're going to have a big litter this time.
Because I think, I'm not sure, but what I always heard when I was growing up is that, because we didn't used to have a big coyote problem.
Yeah.
And then the deer problem got so bad, so high that they brought coyotes in and turned them loose. Once again, don't know if this is fact or not, but that's what I always heard growing up. And then that's when they had put the bounties on them, tried to bring the population back down.
Mm.
I know on our place, we had a coyote problem there for a while. But, yep.
Where you live?
Yep.
Oh.
But if you kill one, they'll go away. Like they don't mess around anymore.
Really?
Yeah, they're not like other animals. They're really smart.
So they know there's some danger there.
yeah,
Like,
like don't come back here.
Oh.
Yeah.
I haven't heard that.
No, they're extremely intelligent.
I heard they're really smart, but I don't know if you've heard this story, but this is all I do is speak about Joe Rogan. But anyway, he was talking about coyotes where he lived out in California, and that they tricked his dog. I don't know if have you heard this? All right, so he had I don't know if it was a mastiff or a pit bull or what, but he had a big dog like that.
Yeah.
And that they tricked the dog into becoming like one of their friends, I guess. And he was raising chickens out there, and they couldn't get into the chicken coop, but they tricked the dog into somehow like figuring out how to open up the chicken coop, and they got in it, and like they wrecked Joe Rogan's chickens.
That's crazy.
Man, yeah. And then like they just, his dog thought he was just doing a good thing for him. And like, yeah. And then like, I don't know if he got in there with them and ate the chickens or what. I don't remember that part. But yeah, the coyotes tricked him. It was like, hey, yeah, you're one of us, man. Just help us out. And then like they crushed the chickens and they rolled. And then the dog was just left there, and he was just kind of like,
oh, I'm in trouble.
yeah, probably. Or he was just like, oh, well, all right, later. And then I think Joe figured it out because he maybe had a camera out there or something. And he was like, what the fuck? And he watched it, yeah. And I don't know. I guess they would come up and like just play with the dog or whatever. And that's how they became friends, yeah. So you're talking about being clever and stuff.
California
it's
ones are
wild,
on
I guess. I've heard of some of them like kind of attacking children, but I don't know if that's true.
Yeah, I mean, I think they have to be extremely hungry for something,
Yeah.
anything like that to happen.
Yeah.
Which anything that's starving will do something out of character.
They almost look like wolves, don't they?
Just smaller.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot smaller. I think Dad, he killed one a few years ago, and it was really big. I can't remember how much it weighed, but it's like bigger than the average. And they just wanted to send it off and get it tested because they thought it was like half red wolf or something.
Oh shit!
But we never sent it off
That'd be interesting.
because it was red in color.
Is that what are they usually colored? Gray,
Mostly
black.
like a grayish color. I've seen them darker before.
That's what I thought that book said. It was like either gray or black.
Yeah, but this dude has a red tint,
Huh.
so he was wanting to send it off.
So it could have been.
Part
So
red
because they're
wolf.
pretty similar to wolves, right?
Mhm. Yeah,
For the most
red
part.
wolves I think is like a smaller breed or something. So
What's kind of interesting that I was picking at the stupid wiener dogs the other day. It's like, did y'all come from wolves? Like, how did y'all?
yeah, how did you get from that? to
Yeah,
this?
exactly. Because I forgot where I was reading about it, but it was talking about how wolves, like was like the main dog, I guess.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, I don't know how we got other dogs.
Because let's be honest, there's no wiener dog running around the ice age.
Dude, if there's one of these dogs, they'd be dead.
They'd be making it.
They can't even last outside in the rain. Like, nope, I'm not going out.
Definite pupsicle at that point.
Yeah, exactly. Y'all hear that? Y'all hear how good y'all have it?
Yeah. This what was it meme I seen one time? It's like sometimes to teach my dog how good they have it, I make them watch Sarah McLachlan commercials.
Watch this.
Yeah, here, look.
Like that dog in a cage. That could be you.
It could be you. Look how sad he is.
Oh, man.
You get treats every day.
Exactly.
Oh.
Sleep on a couch while I'm not here.
Oh, dude. Like I never seen a dog have it quite so good as when Michaela moved in with me and brought her dog, Rhea, and that dog is a queen.
Oh, yeah.
It's unreal. Everything revolves around that dog.
Spoiled.
Oh, yeah. Bad.
Oh,
She gets her way. Like, I can't even get in the bed and move the dog without getting fussed at.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wait, by the dog or Michaela?
Oh, Michaela. Both. Both. They're both fussed.
Don't you touch her. Don't you move me.
But you know, you lay on the edge of the bed.
Yeah, you go sleep on the couch.
Go get in the closet and get the blanket out. She's going to kill me.
Oh, no, that's funny, though. I love it.
It's truth. It happens at least a couple times a week.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's how it is with these wieners. I mean, hell, when I try to lay on the couch and watch a movie, I got to move them, and Duke growls at me if I move them. Like, damn, dude, it's mine. Come on, man.
Yeah, I've with hers, I've developed a trick. I go get a squeaky toy and get her really excited and throw the squeaky toy, and then I climb in bed, and
Nice.
she's pissed when she gets back.
Yes. What the fuck, dude?
It's like, man, she'll come back with this, like a goose hanging out of her mouth, looking at me like, thought we was playing.
Like, come on.
Whatever.
I ain't going to do them like that.
Yeah.
No, I don't blame you, though.
No, you gotta do what you gotta do.
But no, it's interesting. I guess I don't, there's still some wild dogs in Africa.
There's wild dogs. I mean, there's wild dogs here. There's
Like stray dogs? you mean?
stray dogs. It's
Yeah.
gone wild, you know.
Yeah, but I don't know how, or I got that thought at her, but somehow like they came from wolves.
That's what they always say.
Yeah, and then when I say they, I guess that's science. It's just,
Science,
I hope
yeah.
science, bitches.
It's just, it's like what kind of breeding had to happen, or what had to happen to
Yeah.
go from a wolf to a corgi?
Yeah, like how does that work?
Yeah.
Who the mad scientist behind that?
I can kind of maybe understand hounds and shepherds and stuff like that, but corgi or a wiener dog.
Yeah, wiener dog, right?
Like, I mean, we had to do some.
I don't know if wiener dogs were ever used for hunting. I think they were actually used to get down in holes or something.
Really?
I don't know, but don't quote me on this.
I know a lot of small dogs they use those for, to like run groundhogs out or
Yeah.
foxes or.
But yeah, I mean, I could understand like back in the day, like, all right, we need this type of dog to get a fox or
So how do we get there?
yeah, and like so they take all the best instincts of something,
Yeah.
but what do they? How do they do it? No
Figure it
idea.
out. Or they just say, "This is what I need, and I'm gonna breed these dogs, and we'll see what comes out."
Okay.
Because I think it takes like 6 generations of breeding for something to become a known type of dog, breed of dog.
So you got to have 6
I
of
think
the
it's
years
6
of the bloodline, or
6 generations of whatever,
So if you mix like a mutt and a mutt,
and then you have to mix.
or if you mix like a wiener dog and something else,
Yeah, and then you have to breed that one to another dog. It's the same way, or you have to do it like.
And so after
6
you get
times.
6 generations, like you
6
said, then it's a
generations.
breed.
Yeah,
Never heard that.
I think it's the way it was set up because I remember we used to do all the dog shows and stuff, and they had this new breed that came out. It was majestic tree hounds, is what they called them,
Okay.
and it was a souped up coon dog bred with a bloodhound.
Okay.
So they can come out any kind of color. But I was talking to the guy. I was like, "How's this even happen?" Because he was the guy that bred them. He's like, "Well, you have to do it for like 6 generations for them to be recognized by, I want to say, there's like AKC, UKC, CKC, like all the Kennel Club.
Damn.
Pretty wild stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm sitting there trying to wrap my mind around it.
I don't know how you plan ahead enough to do 6 generations of that, but
I don't either. Fuck, dude.
yeah.
Well, all right. So riddle me this. Let me see if I can word this right. So almost purebred dogs. I forgot where I got this from, so people don't get too mad if I'm butchering something. That they're almost getting too pure.
I've heard that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, and it's like, oh, you say, okay, that's fine. He can have that.
Okay.
Yeah, they're almost getting too pure, and it's causing a lot of health issues.
Yeah, I think like German Shepherds, it was big, like with the hip problem.
Yeah, like hip dysplasia.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I forgot I forgot what exactly the article said, but it was like almost we got to start getting more mutts again and mixing up the bloodlines. Like everything's getting too pure. Yeah, I think this is how like they had a mastiff. No, wait, maybe that's part of neutering. Yeah, maybe that was just okay. Like I think they didn't let it fully develop before they got it neutered.
Yeah,
and it started having like in its joints like a bunch of pain and like I guess kind of what you were saying, hip dysplasia, and stuff. But that was just because they didn't let it fully.
Yeah, you got to let them be like what, at least 8 months old before you get them neutered.
Yeah,
something like that.
It might a certain age, but
it might differ between breed or something.
So okay, so that was completely different what I was saying. But there was something wrong with like they were having health issues because of the bloodlines now.
I've heard that.
Okay,
I don't know the complete story.
Yeah,
either.
and I'm butchering. If anyone knows, why don't you go ahead and send an email to ShelarFever@gmail.com.
We would really like to know.
We would like to know.
Yeah.
Put subject dog breed.
Talk
or dog bloodline. Yeah, so we can read it off.
Send an article.
Yeah, but yeah, there was something to that effect, and I guess it's got to be some truth to it. I mean, you just can't keep, I don't know. Do they do inbreeding? Some dogs to get a champion bloodline.
I think they go do so many generations before you can come back to a certain bloodline.
Yeah, because you get mixed up, like kind of messed up pups, right?
Yeah. Because we, I remember when we was big into like the coon hunting and stuff. We used to get like papers that come down and have like the mother and the father. And, and it was like 5 or 6 generations per side.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's how well they track it.
Right.
It's pretty crazy.
Yeah. My stepdad was a fox hunter and had the same thing with his papers. You could track him forever. And like, have grandparents and great grandparents.
And you like weren't supposed to have the same bloodline in that paper,
Right. Yeah.
So I don't know. I think it's a big no if you get too close.
Yeah, it's just like with humans. I mean, you're not supposed to go.
Don't want a wrong turn.
Exactly, right?
Don't take. I was going to say it's the West Virginia route, but
what's that movie in West Virginia?
Yeah, West. That's why I was going to say it.
Well, no, Hollywood already threw it out there.
I love West Virginia,
well, it's been good to me every time I went there, except once.
Really?
Yeah. Well, all right. So this is I don't know. This is West Virginia University, but
okay.
So I don't. Did I ever tell you this story?
I don't think so.
I don't know. So anyway, when I decided to get my master's degree, I was working at Tech, and there was like only a few schools around this area that did sports management. West Virginia is one of the better schools, so I applied, did all the stuff I got to do, right? And I got accepted, but there's like 2 or 3 rounds that they do. You go up there, like the first round is you send in all your paperwork and your application. If they accept you there, you come to the campus and they do an interview. And if you get accepted there, then you're in, right?
Yeah.
So I got in through the first part, paperwork, essays, all that stuff. And I was like, I'm in, no problem, right? So you drive. So they invited me up to campus to do my graduate interview, and so I get there the night before. It's actually where they play basketball at, and they call it like the clamshell, I think.
Yeah,
it's pretty cool. You ever been there? It's badass, man. I was like, man, this is where I'm going to be like doing my studies at and stuff. Yeah, like working with like West Virginia sports and everything. And I was already getting internships, like emailing the football team, not the like their staff, not the actual coach. I can't remember who was coaching at the time. But, like doing like internships, and it was just like with football, I guess I'd be like their little bitch, obviously, which would have cool. Like,
come here, water boy.
Yeah, basically. Yeah. Like West Virginia on my application. But anyway, so long story short, well, it's not really a long story, but so you go into this big classroom and they hold you there, and you're sitting there waiting to go in to talk to the professors of the actual sports college or whatever to see if you're actually accepted. So you're sitting there waiting, I'm sitting there talking with all these other college kids. And they're like, some of them from Duke and stuff. Yeah. They're like, where are you from? And I was like, oh, Radford University. And they're like, where's that? And I was like, fuck. They're like, oh, I went to Duke. And I was like, I remember one guy was like, fuck, you went to Duke? So anyway,
Okay.
I was like, all right. It's like instantly right there was my first red flag. It's like, I'm not getting in. Yeah, this is what am I in here for? So anyway, call me in for my interview. You know, it's just a random bullshit interview questions. What do you want to do? Blah, blah, blah. Like, what's your background? So right there at the end of the interview, the main guy, he's like sitting across from me like you are right now. And he goes, well, I forgot what the exact name he called me. But he goes, well, thanks, David, for your time. And like instantly, like the air just left my body. And like I just went, my head went down like that. And he was like, yeah, thanks, David, for your time. We'll let you know, blah, blah. And I was like, I'm not getting it. But so, and luckily, one of the other professors was like, his name is Chris. And you could tell, like, she called him out on it, which I was like, thank you.
Yeah, don't let me be
because I wasn't going to do
Yeah.
it, you know. But he was just like, huh? And he was like, oh, I was already looking at the next applicant or whatever. And I was like, well, that don't even
make me feel any better.
So he's like, well, you know, he said something else. And I was like, all right, well, thank y'all. And I already was like, all right, this is done. So I started walking out, and he got up and walked out with me. And he was like, hey, yes. He apologized.
Yeah.
And he was like, hey, you know, well, good luck to you and all this. And I was like, well. I was like, the only shot I got is if he just felt bad enough to
guilt trip.
guilt tripped him in. And I was like, should I say something? And I was like, hey man, you know, I just thanks for your or giving me a chance or something.
Yeah, appreciate.
Yeah,
just
drive
back to Radford.
Yeah, basically, I'm driving back this whole time. I'm like, fuck all of them. You know, I was
Screw
like,
that
this ain't
guy.
going to work. But anyway, that was just like, fuck West Virginia, ain't never going back.
Have you rooted against West Virginia every year since?
It just depends. Usually that's just like, you know, it's like, you know, I had a chance or whatever, but yeah, I've gotten over it.
Don't hold that grudge.
Yeah, I was just like, what do I do? But I mean, it was just more of like, come on, man, you just couldn't even call me by my name.
Yeah, just
I mean,
Chris. Not even close to David.
Exactly. I didn't know if it was David, but it was something complete. It didn't start with a C, I know that, but it was just like, you felt so, not belittled, but almost belittled, you know?
Yeah, it's like he doesn't really care enough to look at my paper and see my name.
It's like, what the hell, man? You know?
Come on, dude.
I came up all this. Well, I mean, it's only like a 4-hour drive or something.
Oh, I mean, only 4 hours.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess it could have been worse if you think about it.
Could have been better.
Could have been better too,
Yeah.
but yeah, I just remember it was like, fuck West Virginia. That was the only bad experience, but it was cool. Like they took me around the Coliseum, and that all part was pretty cool.
I've never been up there, so
It's a pretty cool campus. I heard it's a big party school.
I've heard that.
Yeah, like real big time,
Real
especially
big
when they win football games and burn their couches.
Burn their couches. I was going to say it.
We won a game. Let's burn our
couch.
Hell yeah,
Dude, furniture stores have got to be. They gotta love it up
they
there.
stock up on cheap couches.
Yeah, dude, they got to be giving money to the West Virginia football team all the time. You're like, y'all need to win so I can sell more couches.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
It works, man.
Yeah, dude.
Burn a couch, go get another
Burn
one.
a couch, come back and buy 'em another one, buddy. I'll sell you a cheap one.
But yeah, you know, like I thought for sure I was going to be like, I'm going to be a mountaineer, no problem. They're calling me up, I'm in there. But I found out they only took like 20 students out of however many applied. And
A lot.
I guess, I don't know. So like if you didn't make I made the first cut.
That's pretty good.
Then I felt.
He's probably better than 1,000 other people.
I was
so,
wondering,
I mean,
like I said, well, I beat out some people.
Yeah.
And they, the whole time, like, yeah, if you don't make it this time, feel free to apply next year. And I was like, I'm not going to wait a year.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to do that. I don't want
my life on hold.
Exactly. I don't want to sit here and just wait a year, just come back to school. Like,
Just maybe if you do tell me this next year.
yeah, right.
Maybe.
Exactly.
Maybe I get in. I don't know.
That was one of their feel good stories. We've had some people who got denied 3 times and they ended up coming here and 3 times.
What about the guy that got denied 3 times, had to come back for the 4th?
Yeah, I mean, damn.
Tell me about that guy.
But they blow it up and and like the students, you talk to the students who are actually in the program now, and they do it. They do a lot with Philadelphia Flyers and obviously West Virginia sports and maybe just local. I can't even remember who's local up there, but been a lot of good to put on your paper and show other people. But
Yeah, could be.
anyway, you always think about stuff like that. It's like, well, what about my life would have went
If I'd have done something else.
If I would have got in there, how much would it have changed?
Yeah, I think about that a lot. It's like, man, what if I had just done this instrumentation thing instead of going to work at Volvo?
Mhm.
I'd be in a whole other state more than likely.
Exactly.
Never would have started CrossFit down here.
Yeah. Do you think you would have been moved out of?
Oh, it's not
This
a doubt in my
area
mind.
and-
It's not a doubt in my mind. I'd have been chasing the money somewhere else.
Like down south, up north, or just wherever the money was?
Anywhere.
Wherever them frog skins are, you going?
Wherever I can get paid the most.
Mhm.
I think the best job I saw was in just outside of Richmond, to be honest with you.
Like, you mean recently or back then?
Recently.
Oh,
Recently, but I don't want to live in Richmond.
You're not a city person at all.
Not at all. I like Radford, Pulaski, Dublin.
Even on like the outskirts of Richmond, or you wouldn't want to.
I don't want to. I like the small town.
I don't blame you.
Traffic's not nearly as bad.
I'd say that's my thing. Like I like the city vibes, but I like being able to drive where I want to and not have to stop or sit in traffic or
I like my mountains, man. I like being walk out on the porch, see the snow on the mountains, fog coming off in the morning.
That is just pretty nice, right?
Yeah, big creek running through. I see it from the porch.
So do you think you could see yourself maybe city life for a few years and just getting your feet wet and maybe moving back to
at this point or then?
We'll go this point. Like I said, we're here now. We're living. No. If you're not forward, you're backwards, right?
No. I think I'm gonna pass on the city life. I'm getting my experience at Volvo.
Yeah, but back then you may could.
Back then I would have.
Okay,
not a doubt in my mind.
So that's what I keep going back and forth with. If back then, I tried moving to Charlotte a couple times, but
I remember.
Yeah, I remember. It never, story of my life. I always got the interview and never got the next part. But
I think there's only one time I've ever interviewed and didn't get it.
Yeah,
and that was at the Wade's grocery store in Dublin.
Really?
Yeah, high school. I tried to get on there at high school.
They didn't accept you?
They didn't take me. I don't know
what the fuck,
wrong.
man?
Yeah.
You must have said something wrong.
I don't know what I did wrong, but man, they didn't like me.
I remember, speaking of that, I remember I was working at Walmart during college, and when Dick's started opening up, I tried to get on there, and I didn't do good on that interview. It was kind of weird, too, because I thought I did really well in the interview. Then they made you take some kind of, it was like a phone test.
Yeah.
It was really weird. It was just like, you call this number, and I forgot the questions. It was kind of like, are people more likely to steal or not? It was like, press 1 or 2. I was like, okay. And then after that, I guess I bombed that phone test, dude. Well. Yeah, I was like, I don't know what happened. And then the guy who was talking to me, he's like, all right, that's all we needed. And I was like, that's it? Yeah, because he was making me sound like I had the job until after that phone thing.
See, buddy, you failed.
I guess I failed that.
Well, I know at Lowe's they had one of those. It's kind of like a personality thing or something. You had to answer a bunch of questions. Just like, what would you do if? What would you do
I guess that's what it was.
And I was talking to Kathy afterwards, and I was asking her because...
Damn it, Kathy.
She told me, she's like, if you fail that test, she said, we can't even look at you.
Oh.
She's like, we can't hire you. No matter how much we like you, I passed it. I got on. But
hell yeah,
I had other friends who'd failed it. And she told me, she's like, if you think that'd be good, she said, call and talk to them and tell them to lie. Put whatever they think sounds the actual best, whatever we want to hear on it.
Whatever Lowe's wants to hear is how you're supposed to answer.
Yeah, whatever you think we want to hear. And then we'll do the interview. So I did that, and I told them, and then they got in, and they come back, and they ended up getting hired.
So I wonder what it is that...
I don't know.
They just want to make you see if you're a trustworthy person?
Maybe, or they just want a certain personality type, or...
Man, okay.
I don't know what it is. It's crazy. It's stupid.
Well, I'm trying to think, now that you said that, like when I applied at Walmart, what exactly I had to do to get on there. If they had a...
You worked at Walmart?
Yeah, during college. I worked there for like 3 or 4 years.
Awesome.
Huh. I don't know if they...
Is that the worst job you've ever had?
Ooh, no. I mean, it wasn't a... Working with retail sucks, obviously. Yeah, but I met a lot of good people there. I still talk to this day, and I mean, I was kind of a fuckhead in college. I was more not kind of one. I was a fuckhead, and that wasn't my worst job. I mean, they paid pretty well, but I mean, there was a lot of shit you didn't like doing.
Yeah.
Management kind of sucked, and I had a good manager there. So.
It is very rare you go anywhere to work with a management that's actually good. That's something I've come to notice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's hard to find good management. I applaud my job now that I currently have. Like, I have a lot of great people I work with.
Yeah.
And I've got a good job now, but yeah, anytime I've worked in retail, which is, I think I was a host at a restaurant once, and like it's more of the public that gets under your nerves, but. For me, it was. And yeah, there is some dickheads for management. But
I think the worst job I had was Burger King. I worked at Burger King. That was my first job. And that was an eye-opener.
Oh, yeah. I bet. Just working in fast food in general, I bet.
Fast food was terrible. But, man, I met so many cool people working there. And really made me appreciate it when I got to Lowe's, because Lowe's was a ball. I loved working at Lowe's.
Now, when I went to NRCC, I worked for a Wendy's for 2 weeks. And
2 weeks?
Yeah, I was like, I can't do this.
Screw this.
Yeah, and I just got up and left one day. Dude, this was like the shit move of me, man, but I can't do this.
I think I went in. I was wanting to do wrestling my senior year of high school, and I was talking to Burger King. I was like, hey, can you guys work with my schedule if I do wrestling?
Yeah.
They're like, no. And I was like, peace. I'm out.
Well,
I got
damn.
enough saved up. I don't need you guys.
Yeah, fuck them.
Yeah, screw you guys. I'm going to wrestle.
So wait, how long did you work at Burger King for?
I want to say 2 years.
Damn. Okay.
Long time.
Damn, you put your
At least
time
a year and a
in.
half.
Put your time in with them.
Yeah, I flipped my burgers.
Is that all you did?
For
Everything?
the most part, I stayed in the kitchen. I didn't want to work the front desk.
I don't blame you, man.
And man, let me tell you what. After you do that, you'll never eat fast food stuff.
Is it just this way it's made or seen? You
it's
see a lot of
nasty.
ranch.
You see a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I can remember being at Wendy's just like, we're eating this?
Yeah, I'm eating this.
Yeah.
Yeah. It got to be like if I ate there, I made sure I cooked all my own food while I was there. And
Yeah. So, if you had to choose fast food right now, what do you go? Or do you eat it still? Yeah. It didn't turn you away that much, huh?
It turned me away from Burger King. I haven't had Burger King
I don't remember the last time I've had Burger King.
probably maybe 2 or 3 times since high school. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. Maybe Arby's.
Oh, good choice.
I love some Arby's.
I haven't had Arby's in a long time.
Yeah. Is Subway technically fast food?
Sure.
Okay. It'd be between Arby's and Subway.
I mean,
Maybe. I don't know.
what else would you consider it?
That's true.
I don't know.
I don't know. It's a little fresher at least.
I hope, right?
I think.
Like you're just saying, you see some stuff when you work there.
At least makes you feel better. You see everything in front of you.
Yeah, this looks pretty fresh.
Well, looks better than what I've seen previously.
Oh yeah. No, I guess Jimmy John's is fast food, so I guess you consider it the same thing.
Freaky fast.
Freaky fast. I think I like Jimmy John's more than Subway.
I love some Jimmy John's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you get?
I haven't had it in a long time.
Turkey Time kind of
I
guy?
can't remember what we used to get. It had something with an avocado on it, but I can't remember what it was.
Gargantuan?
Probably.
That's what their big sub is. That's what I usually
I
get.
think it's what it was. I've only got Jimmy
I don't
John's
remember
like 3 or 4 times,
Oh.
but it's just because they don't have one in Dublin, and I'm not driving all the way down here to get
Yeah, just for a sandwich?
Yeah.
Just for a sub?
I can make that thing at home.
Hell yeah. But no, I mean, working in... So going back to your question, worst job, I worked in high school. This is not the worst job, but this was a good job too, but it makes you have a strong stomach. So I was working in I guess it was a produce distribution center.
Yeah.
So, and it's in our hometown. And the big boss there, he's smart dude. So he would just deliver like all types of produce, like the Walmart, Food Line, anything in the region, and that's how it worked. So anyway, if a truckload of, let's just say watermelons, like they were like half rotten and half good,
Yeah.
he would buy it for like next to nothing, and he would have us, little guys. We would go in after school and work till we put in 3 or 4 hours at night. We'd have to sort like a whole tractor trailer load of watermelons, like good and bad ones, right? Like the good ones here. And like there was a couple that you would pick up and they would fall apart because they were so bad in your hands. And you talk about needing a strong stomach. The first times I was doing it was like, ooh, like the smell and just seeing it. And some of them, and like there were some of them actually had like maggots or stuff in them.
That's awful.
And dude, it was like, oh, what the fuck am I doing? But there was a lot of cool people there, and there's still people there to this day that they were just fun to work with, and it was like
it's like in the lowest jobs is where you meet some of the coolest
exactly.
people.
There's good old boys and just having a good time. And
yeah, but everything was fun.
Yeah, the work sucks, but they make it as fun as they can.
And I think it's because the job isn't so important then that you can dick off and have fun. Like your care level, my care level at Burger King was not much.
Yeah. Dude didn't have many fucks to
I was
give.
like, I can get another job like this anytime I want it.
Yeah, that's how I felt at Walmart.
Pissed me off.
Yeah.
I walk out the door. I ain't making but minimum wage.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I think Walmart started out a little bit more above minimum wage.
Oh man, I was making $7.25 when I started out at Burger King.
I think Walmart was $8.
I thought it was big when I got a raise at the $7.52.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
big time.
Yeah,
Did you raise us for being there so long?
Yeah,
Huh.
like a year. I was the only person that got a raise that time.
Well, dang,
Yeah.
Trevor.
I think it's because I was the newest.
Oh
Yeah.
I was like, getting good evaluation reports.
Yeah, I got
Oh.
pretty good ones.
Yeah, dude always showed up when he needed
He
to.
was always showing
I
up.
feel like when I worked at Wendy's, that was like the biggest for those 2 weeks. Like it was always like every day. Well, nobody's coming in. We're gonna need you to do this or blah blah blah. He was like, "Damn, does anybody come to work?"
Yeah. Well, my biggest one, like, you'd be there and it'd be so dead, and they're like, well, we can't keep you. You need to go home. It's like, I've been here for an hour and a half.
Yeah.
I barely paid for gas to get here
what
at this
the
point.
fuck, man?
Go home.
Yeah.
Don't call me.
Yeah, what the hell? No, I'm trying to think the worst. I remember my first job was at where my mom works, and it was like down when you're talking about the assembly line.
Yeah.
They make like aircraft components, like the straps for stuff. And anyway, it was like me taking like glue gun, like gluing straps together or something and passing it down. And that was the worst probably for me.
I know when I worked at Volvo on the assembly line, I was an absentee.
Yeah.
So when people laid out, I did their job. And I enjoyed that because it was something different every day. I couldn't imagine being stuck on the same thing every single day. And something else I learned, the management at that level sucked too. I mean, I hated being on the assembly line. The management, they just didn't care. But when I got in the maintenance, dude, the management was so much better.
Yeah, a completely different area.
It's completely different environment. Like talking to the managers, they interact well with people.
Yeah.
So kudos to them on that.
Yeah, they actually kind of like their job as opposed to just sitting in one spot all day.
I mean, I don't know. It's just nice. It was really nice having good managers.
Yeah, it makes a huge difference.
Huge difference.
Yeah, when you got good people around you.
Yeah, I mean, I would do so many things for those guys that I would never do for the other guys.
This is kind of one of them scratch your back, they scratch your back.
Exactly.
They help each other out. See, and that's badass. That's what I like.
Yeah, and it works out. And as long as you're not shooting them in the foot.
Yeah.
They're
in there to help everybody out.
Yep.
Not just leaving you hung up to dry. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Hey, man, go do this. And then you're sitting there like, well, hey, man, I need to do this. And you're like, it's too bad.
It's like, yeah, what?
So hold on a minute.
Yeah, I know what that's like, too. Especially working in that first job, there's people like that. And they was like, no, you need to do this. I was like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah.
Made a lot of good money and pissed it away, but 16, whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember, it's funny. Every time I get a pay raise, I'm like, man, this is going to be the raise that makes a difference. And then it's like 6 weeks after I get the pay raise, it's like, man, I sure like to get another pay raise.
Yeah, I want to find some more money.
My life hasn't changed a bit.
I remember I was working there that summer, and I forgot how much I was probably right above minimum wage. It may have been like 8 or 9 or whatever. They just had to pay me. But I don't remember what it was. But I remember I was making pretty good money that week, still live with my mom and dad, and just spinning it like I was buying like car stereo speakers and fixing up my car and picking a new head unit, and I don't know how much I was pissed away on that shit.
That's what I was sitting there thinking, man. It's like, still living with mom and dad, had no bills, went out and bought a car, went out and bought a motorcycle.
Yeah, dude.
I'm like, I had just not been so stupid.
Exactly. Why not have saved that money? But,
yeah.
It's weird, like, you just change over time like that.
Why didn't I invest that in GME?
Because, why didn't I not?
Come on, man.
Dude. No, I wish I could take a lot of that back now, but
I do and I don't.
Well, yeah, you get good times, you get stories out of it.
I got a lot of good stories. I enjoyed my motorcycle.
Yeah, you always had a lot of fun doing that, I bet. I'm jealous of that.
I like bikes. But they're a really good way to get hurt. So
yeah. When I did my training on it, that's what my first thought was when I started going through the park. I was like, damn, if I fall down or get hit,
it's gonna be it.
Yeah, I'm done.
Yeah.
I don't know if that still kind of scares me to this day in the back of my head. Maybe that's part of the reason why I still haven't bought one, because everyone I've talked to, I mean, even like you said, like they always know somebody who's gotten really hurt on one.
Well, I mean, there was a guy at work not that long ago. He ran into a guardrail and lost his foot and got messed up.
Yeah, see, I couldn't imagine it.
No, man, that's like, you know what? If I'm riding anything, it's gonna have a roof or a roll cage on it.
So yeah, at least you're a little bit safer there.
Yeah,
maybe not lose a foot. But yeah, I think that kind of still probably sits in the back of my head. It's like, God, it's just every day. You hear something like, man, he got hurt on a motorcycle. He's dead now. Or like you just said, lost a limb.
And most of the time, it's not their fault.
Exactly. It's always somebody else.
Yeah. Somebody ran a red light. Somebody
not
pulled
paying
out
attention.
on them. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, right there in front of the gym one day, somebody got rear-ended. I think they were trying. This was a few years back. They were trying to pull in, make that left to come into the university, and somebody was playing on their phone and just rear-ended them. And obviously, I think they were okay, but it's like, fuck, what if that would have been like me on a motorcycle?
You'd have been under the car,
dead.
Yeah, or if not dead, hurt.
Yeah. So it's just maybe I'll just kind of wait a little bit longer and see what happens.
I mean, I had that V-Rod for a while, and I had a loud exhaust put on it. A, because it sounded cool, and B, because noise saves lives. If they hear you, they know you're there. But that's false, too. I couldn't tell you how many people had pull over on me, and that thing sounded like a drag car going down the road.
So they still just weren't paying attention?
Still pull over on you.
Fuck.
Yeah. It's crazy how little of attention people can pay.
Fuck, dude. They just start driving and just don't give up.
Just move right over, run you off the side of the road. And
so you almost got hit a couple times?
Multiple times.
Fuck.
Yeah.
That's make you a little scary, huh?
Yeah. They make you sell it after about the 6th or 7th time.
So you don't think you'll ever see yourself buying another one? Maybe down the road?
I'd like to have a dual sport. Something I can ride on-road, off-road.
Okay.
So I think that would be cool. Worlds. Yeah, some dirt road stuff. A lot less traffic on those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then it's only if you get hurt, it's because of your own self, right?
Most of the time,
Yeah.
unless somebody else is on there being dumb.
Like you're riding with other buddies?
Other people, or people coming from the other way,
Yeah.
and they're on your side, or anything can happen.
Yeah, we used to go to West Virginia and ride this is not motorcycles, but 4-wheelers on the stair steps.
Oh, dude, I love it.
Yeah, that's when I was working at that produce place, and I'd go up there with a couple of buddies. I think we maybe went 2 or 3 times, but when I did see people get hurt or wrecked, it was them either trying to show off or goof off, or
yeah, we watched a guy get airlifted off that.
Ooh,
yeah, he's trying to go up the stair steps, and on the top step off to the right, there's like a real steep hill climb right there, and he tried to take a utility 4-wheeler off it.
Ooh.
And rolled off that, and then it rolled all the way back down the stair steps.
Yeah.
And it rolled over him like multiple times, and
Yeah.
it crushed him.
Yeah, for people who don't know what we're talking about, correct me if I'm wrong. Was it a quarry? An old quarry?
I think so. I think it was an old quarry.
Yeah, so it was an old quarry in West Virginia. I don't even forgot which part of West Virginia. It's not far from here.
It's on the wagon wheel.
There you go, the trail. And it's literally stair steps. I forgot how long they are, but you go up a certain range, and it's a flat. Then you can get off at the next one. You can go off at them right there too if you want to. Right?
Close to the top. There's ways to get off.
Then you just keep going. But I've seen people like go up and they get on 2 wheels and fall backwards. And I would just stand there. I had like a little Kawasaki 220, and I went down the first one, and I was slipping and sliding everywhere. And I was like, all right, get off. Yeah. You're dumb.
I went up them. I had that Honda CRF 450R at the time.
Okay.
And that thing was nasty. It's the scariest thing I've ever rode in my life.
Oh God.
And I went all the way up to the top step, and then I pulled off. But people would go up the top step, and they would jump the guardrail at the top and jump to the other side. And I was like, my balls are not big enough for this. I'm going to count this as a win, go over to the other side.
Yeah, I was real happy when I got off too. Yeah, I was with a group of people, and some people were going up there and they did fine, and I was like one of the ones who didn't go, and I was like, I wanted to go so bad. I don't know if it's ego or what, but
you just want to. It's a guy thing.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. You're with all your boys wanting to show off.
Man, they did it. I can do it.
Exactly.
I should do it.
And then I tried going down that first part.
Didn't work out.
Well, nothing bad happened, but I was like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, like I have no business on this.
Exactly. I was like, be smart.
Yeah.
It's like,
we got big into hill climbing on the dirt bikes there for a long time. And I remember we went down there. There's this one down there called Widowmaker. And
that sounds familiar.
My buddy's like, you need to go up this one. I pulled up and looked at it. I was like, absolutely not.
Is there a reason they call it Widowmaker?
There's a reason they call it the Widowmaker. Like I look at it, it's like there's no good run at it. You can't pick up any speed before. If they had like a way for you to pick up speed and hit it, okay, I'll go up it. But no,
yeah, it's got that name for a reason.
Yeah, it was nasty. It was dumb.
Smart man, Trevor.
Yeah, I don't make many smart decisions in my life, but
you made a few.
I've made a few, but that was definitely a good one.
Yeah,
I remember at the top, had one that's called Pinnacle Rock up there. It was a hill climb.
Okay,
and we played on it for hours.
What's it like?
It wasn't as steep, but at the top it had a rock that's about 3 feet tall. And when you got up to the top of the hill, you'd hit that rock, and it would shoot you 20 feet in the air, and then you'd come straight back down.
Woo.
It was so much fun.
Woo.
Yeah, you just go.
Was it scary? Like take your stomach out from under you?
Yeah, you just drop. It's like riding a roller coaster.
Oh yeah, that's what it seems like.
Down.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it was cool.
You like roller coasters?
I love roller coasters.
Yeah, I haven't rode one in forever, but
I haven't either.
But that's what it makes me think. I hear a lot of people say like, the older they get, they don't like them as much.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, and I get that, like what you just said. But man, do I still like them? Like when I was a teenage, like early 20s, I still got on them and stuff. But what do I think now?
I used to be terrified of heights when I was little.
Really?
I was petrified. Couldn't go up a 10-foot ladder.
Really?
And then we went to Carowinds and rode roller coasters.
Yeah.
And there was a couple of them, like they were bad. It was bad. Like I was almost crying, or maybe I was, going up them.
Oh shit!
And then we went and rode one that's called Afterburner or Top Gun at the time.
Oh yeah, I remember. I never rode it. But
ever since I rode that roller coaster, I haven't been afraid of heights since.
Just took it out from you.
That one ride, it just fixed it. I don't know what it was, but I can go and man lift 60 feet in the air now.
Yeah,
working on
doesn't
lights
bother
and stuff.
you?
Doesn't bother me a bit.
Well, what do you think made you scared of heights when you were little? Was it just something there?
I don't know. I used to be afraid of the dark too. So I mean,
I
every kid
night light.
there,
Me, man.
But no, Dad actually broke me on the afraid of the dark one. We were hunting one night, and I fell asleep.
Okay,
and he left me.
Were you outside?
Yeah, it was in the middle of the mountain.
Oh fuck!
Yeah, dude, I was a long ways up in there, and they thought it was funny. They didn't come back either.
So you had to find your own way
home? I had to
walk
out.
Damn, Trevor.
Yeah. I was so mad I wasn't afraid of the dark.
Yeah. Did you figure out how to get home though safe?
Oh, yeah, I knew how to get home.
Oh.
But it was I was pissed.
I bet you were more mad than anything.
I was like 14, maybe.
oh, shit.
Yeah.
Dude said, all right, we're going to fix this, huh?
They still think it's funny. I said, you bet you won't ever fall asleep again.
Yeah, well, I laughed about it, but
Yeah, turds. I locked every gate on the way home. I get out and unlock every gate.
oh, man.
Yeah. Some good stories there. Dad was not easy on us.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he messed with us every chance he got.
Firm but fair kind of guy?
Firm but fair.
Okay.
Yeah. And jokester.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
A little picking on you?
Loved it. Loved it. Biggest thing, like when we'd go deer hunting and stuff, if we walked too close behind him, his favorite thing in the world was to pull a tree branch back and let it go.
Oh, shit. Just
Yeah.
let it nail you?
Yeah, and he'd laugh about it. He'd go, oh, you shouldn't have been walking so close.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah. I always swore, if I have kids, I'm not going to do that. But I'll sit there and thinking about it. It's like, I probably will.
I don't want to do it maybe once or twice.
Once or twice.
Yeah, why not, right?
Yeah. Or the whole, like, you'd be walking by electric fence.
Oh,
So
shit.
you grab somebody's hand and then grab the fence.
Oh, shit. I never thought about that.
Oh, yeah. It's a lot of dirty tricks. Yeah.
Oh, man.
They're awful.
Grab that.
Yeah. Hey, man, let me see your hand. And then grab it. Really learn not to trust Dad when
I
you're
was
a
going to
kid.
say, yeah. Why do you want to see my hand?
Wait a minute.
Yeah, there's something going on here.
Yeah. It's that. He wants to watch for some reason. I need to stop.
I remember the first time someone told me about electric fence, I thought they were like, they'd kill you. I guess because of movies and stuff, when
Yeah.
people get electrocuted.
Get fried on them.
Yeah, I don't know, but I remember my dad has a dairy farm and he had some around one field and I touched it and I remember just freaking out like, okay, wait, I'm okay.
It wasn't that bad.
Yeah, it was like you felt like a tingle, but it was like, oh,
Okay.
But I thought, he was like, yeah, don't touch that thing. That's what
Get
they would
hurt.
always say. And I was like, oh man, I'm going to die. And I don't know why I got so close to it. I think I was crawling under it to do something.
Got whacked.
Yeah, and it got my leg or something. I was like, oh God, freaked out. But
I know the one we had on our place wasn't so bad, but the neighbor's electric fence, it'd put a hurting on you.
They had
was
it juiced
bad.
up?
Yeah, I don't know what he had that fence on, but it was not good.
what he just trying to keep cows in there?
Yeah.
Damn,
He kept them in.
I was say they would get close
Yeah.
to that damn thing. They learned their lessons.
Fast.
Look at that dog. Y'all want some electric fences around here? But no, electric fences, and I don't remember any. I don't think any other little prankster.
I'm sure there's a lot Dad did.
Yeah.
I'm not remembering them all, but he, it's funny because things we did when we were kids, he got in trouble for.
Yeah.
We'd get in trouble for it, and then 3 days later, he would tell us stuff that he did when he was a kid. And I was like, why am I even getting in trouble when you did that? It's like one of them I think I've told you before was we were rolling a wheelbarrow tire down a hill.
Oh yeah. Tell people this one. This is a good one.
We were rolling a wheelbarrow tire down a hill, and we were jumping it off a old piece of plywood.
Yeah.
And we had somebody else down there. It's me, my brother, and my cousin. And one person down at the bottom, they'd catch it so it wouldn't roll into the pond.
Hey.
Well, we missed it one time, and it rolled into the pond. Man, we got so much trouble over that. We spent 3 hours trying to fish that wheelbarrow tire
Oh shit.
out of that pond, right? And it was 3 days later, Dad was sitting there telling us, he said, we did something to the tire one time. He's like, we was little, we was up on top of the hill, and found some tires, we was rolling them down the hill into a fence.
Oh,
He said,
shit.
we done did a bunch. He said, and we found this old truck tire with a rim in it. We thought, man, this would be cool to roll down there in that fence, So they rolled it, and he said the thing just started bouncing off the ground, kept getting higher and higher and higher, and he said that thing hit that fence, shot over the fence, across the road, didn't touch the ground, shot across the road, and smacked into somebody's house.
Were they home?
Oh, yeah, they were
Oh,
home.
yeah.
Dad said a guy come running out on the porch, looked up and seen them and started screaming. He said, and they just scattered.
Oh my God.
And Dad said, to this day, if that guy sees him, he'll ask him, you remember that tire you rolled into my house?
Don't know what you're talking about, man.
Dad's like, yeah, we remember.
God,
It's funny.
but that was the loudest noise.
Could you imagine?
Just
The
sitting in
whole
your house and just wham!
Yeah, whole house rocks.
Bigfoot just hit my house. What the hell?
Car just run through it.
Yeah.
Something blow up.
Oh my goodness, man. That sounds like a good time.
It was a different time back then.
It was way different.
way different.
A lot of stuff people could do that they can't do now.
Yeah, it's just and law enforcement's got so much stricter now. You do something now, and man, it can mess you up for a long time.
Oh man,
stuff
yeah.
on your record.
And just people don't, I guess that guy didn't press any charges or anything, did he?
Oh no.
Yeah. See, now, I feel like people you do one little thing, and
I'll be trying to sue you.
yeah, nope, you hit my house.
Yeah, you and me.
Yeah, you owe me more
Money.
Yeah, we'll see you in court.
Yeah, I'm mentally. You messed me up emotionally.
There
or
you
something,
go,
know,
emotionally.
emotionally.
Yeah, people just I mean, I get it, but I don't get it. It's like, hey, man, calm down. No harm.
Yeah.
Everything's fine.
It's fine. I'll pay to fix whatever it was.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's just good fun. We messed up.
If you're that emotionally messed up, it was before the tire.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
We didn't do this to you, man.
No.
But no, it's just, I mean, I don't want to get really political or anything, but it's just, what the
Yeah.
hell, y'all? I
Yeah.
mean, calm down.
Everybody wants to be offended nowadays.
Yeah, and it's like, I don't know why you say one little thing wrong, and like if I call a mouse a rat, and it's not that, like, no, that's an actual rat or mouse, whatever. It's like, oh no, I'm pissed off because you said the wrong word.
It made somebody mad.
Yeah, like, what, dude? What the hell? Like,
I don't know what it is. I'm not a specialist.
I mean, hell, they're called dachshunds. I call them wieners all the time.
Yeah.
I mean, no, they're like dachshunds. Just you should use the correct word.
Probably somebody is like that. Out there.
I wouldn't doubt it, dude.
Dotson breeder.
Yeah, it's like, all right, well, you want me to call them hot dogs? I mean, what the hell, man?
I mean, come on, dude.
They're wiener dogs.
It's a wiener dog.
Everyone thinks it's funny, except you, apparently.
yeah. You think it's funny too.
Yeah,
You're just being a dick.
Exactly. That's probably what it is.
Yeah.
I don't know. People just love being negative and like being dicks.
I think some people are just generally unhappy, and they're like, if I'm unhappy, I'm gonna make that person unhappy.
Well, I think you're right, because it's almost cool to nowadays to be the negative, unhappy. I mean, I don't know if cool is the right word.
You
but
get rewarded for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, on Facebook with multiple shares because you're pissed off about something.
Exactly. I mean, it's just, and some people will be, how do I want to word this one? Like, all right, so like Kill Cliff here, and we tried it, we both like it or whatever,
Yeah.
but let's say we had 10 people here, and there's all gonna be like just one person here, or maybe two, like, no, I don't like it.
Bound to be one.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Yeah.
All right, well, why don't you like it? I don't, it just tastes like shit. Then all of a sudden, here's somebody else who's like, yeah, it does taste like trash or whatever. And it's like, well, why don't you like it?
Yeah.
Well, I don't have to tell you. Well, there's a reason why you don't like it. Just what? Is it just because that guy don't like it, so you're trying to be with them?
Trying to be with them.
Yeah, you're trying to be the cool person here.
Negativity is contagious.
It is very. That's
It's
well
awful.
said, sir.
Yeah.
Well said.
I seen a meme the other day on Facebook. It's like, who was it that said it?
Hey, shut up, winners.
I think I got it saved on my phone, so I can't remember who said it. But it was like, if you surround yourself with like 6 successful people or 5 successful people, you'll be the 6th. If you surround yourself with 5 millionaires, you'll be the 6th, so on and so forth. And they're like, if you surround yourself with 5 negative people, you'll be the 6th negative one.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's insanely true.
No, I agree 100%. I mean, I was talking with somebody one time, and I've always heard that you're the average of the 5 people you hang out with the most.
Yeah.
So I guess there's some truth to that.
I think there's a whole lot of truth to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because most people aren't truly, their own person.
Mhm.
You're literally the company you keep.
Yeah. I mean, like us, we're always trying to get better at fitness and how we're shooting bows and stuff. And yeah, I mean, like if I was hanging out with some negative, weird people, I mean, I would be an insanely different person.
Insanely.
Yeah, I would hate everything.
Yep. I mean, or, it's like you said, even hobbies-wise, you hang around people, you'll pick up their hobbies.
Yeah.
You hang around somebody who shoots bows, you'll shoot bows.
Yeah.
If you hang around somebody who eats hamburgers and plays PlayStation all day,
Yeah.
chances are you're going to hate
Exactly.
play PlayStation.
Not, I do like eating hamburgers and playing PlayStation, but I mean, but still, it's like I don't do it for 20 hours a day. You know. I just couldn't imagine.
I couldn't either. Oh my God, I feel awful if I just eat really bad one day and then.
Exactly. I mean, I'm not knocking junk food or video games by any means because I love that stuff too. But
oh yeah, I love to eat junk food.
Yeah,
I've been talking about recent.
I know, but I mean, there's just just like you said, I just couldn't imagine doing it all the time. Though it's like hey man,
yeah, it's got to be.
And I don't know if this is because of just like my CrossFit career, or not a career, but just being around like us guys, always trying to better ourselves and have positive mindsets.
You can call it a career. I mean, you've been doing it long enough.
Hell yeah. I mean, I'm there all the time. So
I was sitting there thinking, it's like 21, so I'm 28. So I mean, it's at least
so
7 years.
That's what James and I always say. Like, how many years have we been doing this again? 7, 8?
7 years.
Yeah.
Longest I've ever did anything in my life.
For real though, and like stuck with it consistently.
Yeah. Well, mine hasn't exactly been consistent, but,
Well, you've been more consistent than most people.
Yeah,
right?
that's true. But usually most hobbies I pick up and dump them within about 2 years.
Yeah.
We played pool there for a while, traveled around, played pool. And we did that so much.
Mm-hmm.
And then I found CrossFit, dropped that.
Mm-hmm.
And then, bows. I used to shoot bows religiously, gave that up.
Yeah. But no, there's
come back around.
There's kind of going back on what you said. There's just something about, when you hang out with the same group of people and we have the same goal in mind and it's like a great goal. I mean, it's contagious. Like that part's contagious for me. Like, and negativity is like, I'm not always in a good mood every day. Everyone has bad days, and it's easy just to, like how I was saying, like, fuck this and fuck that.
But it makes it easier when I'm in a bad mood and I come to the gym and I'm surrounded by people in a good mood.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just, it takes all that away.
Dude,
you forget it until you go home. And then,
Yeah.
But then it's still easier, you know.
When I leave the gym and I've got my workout in, I feel better. It's like, yeah, you still had everyone's got problems. We all know that. But yeah, it's just like, okay.
Yeah, I come in, I talk to everybody.
Yeah, you kind of loosen up and you bullshit with everybody. And
I be telling everybody my problems. And
yeah.
everybody's like, yeah, screw them too.
Yeah. Fuck them. I don't like them either.
Screw them. We're going to snatch today.
Yeah, go pick up something heavy real quick.
Let's do something fun.
You just
go
feel
do some
good.
burpees.
You just feel good, man. You know, and it's, you know, like, you know how, for those who don't know, Trevor and I used to compete together a lot.
Oh,
yeah.
Man. Yeah, I see all these Guardian game medals.
Yeah, man. A couple of them. Like,
one super fit.
Oh, I thought we
got two super fits.
I thought we won 2 or 3.
I know we've done one super fit.
We've done more than one.
Oh, yeah, we've done more. I think we only medaled once.
That third place.
Third place.
Third place in everyone's heart.
Yeah.
Shout out the. But no, I mean, like, you know, we call ourselves the coalition coming together for one ultimate goal, baby.
Yeah. Just to get third place.
Just to get that third place. Man, third place everywhere.
Oh, man. I love the competitions.
There's a lot of good memories and good times. Just going up with a group of people and
dude, doing them with you.
Yeah.
Doing you is fun. Ike. I love doing competitions.
Oh, shout out Ike, baby.
Dude, I have so many good memories with Ike.
Yeah. He's a good dude. Hey!
Dude, the time you remember the CrossFit Krypton?
Oh yeah.
We stuck beside it. Was it Tola?
Tola. That somebody else, was it me and Sarah and James? We were trying to figure out him and Alex Smith's partner.
Yeah,
it was Tola. Yeah.
Well, this dude's a monster. If nobody's ever seen him, look this guy up.
He is. Explain who he is.
I can't remember what his name was. His last name.
I think it was Tola.
But. Yeah, it's Tola. But I remember we was in the back and we were snatching, and I thought I was really strong then. You know, I snatched 225. You know, I was like, yeah, I'm strong.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And this guy walks in the back room. And he goes, hey man, you mind if I warm up? And then he like muscle snatches 225.
Just warms up with what
warms up. You know, I think he ended up hitting like 305 that day on the snatch. Yeah. I think Alex Smith hit like 355 on the clean and jerk.
Oh god.
Yeah, and we were stuck beside these guys the whole time. But
that's right, y'all were in their heat.
Yeah, it was like after the burpee and thruster workout.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
We were dying.
Oh god.
I mean, and we were laying on the floor, and Tola comes up and he holds his water bottle out, but he's just going to fist bump Ike. Ike takes the man's water bottle and starts chugging it. I'm like, what are you doing? This man's going to eat us.
Oh.
And he started laughing. He said, yeah, man, it's not what I meant, but you look like you need it more than me.
Dude was not suffering at all.
Yeah. So he was super cool.
Oh.
You know, you always see these guys and you're like, man, this guy's probably going to be a dick or something.
Yeah.
But no, man, him and Alec, you know, we talked to him off and on throughout the day. It was so cool.
That's good, dude.
Yeah.
You want him to be nice.
Yeah, you know, you're always worried about when you see your heroes and you're like, they always tell you don't.
That's what I've always heard. Don't meet your heroes, man.
I ain't saying they're my heroes, but
still, like, you know, they're one of the bigger names, or they are the bigger names.
Yeah, to this day, I probably follow them more than I do any other CrossFit.
Yeah, you got a connection with them. Yeah. I don't blame you.
Yeah.
Ike steals his water.
Ike steals the man's water and chugs it.
Tola's like, all right, well,
you look like you need it.
Yeah. Dude just felt bad for him, I guess.
It was that same workout. Ike like grabbed his hamstring.
Uh-oh.
And like in the middle of it, he like grabbed his hamstring, looked at me, he's like, I can't do any more thrusters. We were like not even out of the first set.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so I had to do a lot of thrusters.
The Ike said, I'm done.
Yeah.
Damn it, Ike. Just left you hanging out to dry right there.
Tag on Ike.
Oh man.
So many good stories.
Ike, we love you, man. We're just messing with you.
Yeah.
I ain't talked to him in a while, though.
I hadn't either, man.
We'll message you later. Tell you on the podcast.
Send you a Snapchat and you
there
listen.
You go.
We talked about you.
But anyway, well, I think we've been going a little over an hour, T-Dog.
That's a pretty good run, ain't it?
Yeah, I say dogs are barking and everything. Let's take this one home, man.
Let's do it.
I appreciate you coming on, man.
Oh, man.
Appreciate you sitting down talking with
It was
me.
a blast. Can't wait to
this
do
was
it again
fun.
one day.
This was fun, yeah, man.
Yeah.
Get you some time. We'll have a nice little Saturday again. Get a workout, shoot arrows, and
talk about it on the podcast.
Yeah, and talk about trash on here
See if you
and
can
all
put
that good stuff.
Another 2 for in 1 week up.
There we go. But yeah, again, thanks, man.
Oh man, it's no problem.
All right.
Thanks for having me.
All right. See you, folks.